All right, good evening. Welcome back. And we are getting ready to start group 2 with Gr8 again. As always, we do things a little bit different at Gr8. We purposely split the party into 2 groups and go back and forth week after week. So we are back on group 2 this week, and we're very excited to see what happens this week. We'll be down one character. Gideon could not be with us this evening, but he will be back for the next adventure, so we can't wait to get him back here in 2 weeks. But some announcements before we get started. As always, first, we'd like to thank our sponsor for this evening, Evanwood Games. They've been incredible. If you notice behind me over here, hopefully you can see a little bit, they made us a really cool sign that we have hung up there. Has our logo on it there. We'll get better lighting on it as we go along, but we wanted to bring a little attention to that because we thought that was really, really cool. They do amazing work. Again, if you get a chance, go down at the bottom of the screen, click on the link to their site where you can see some of the work that they do. They do some incredible work. This week, as a matter of fact, we are giving away a dice box that was created by them, by Evanwood. So, and again, to win that, all you have to do is go on to YouTube once it is uploaded on Monday and comment in the comment section, and that enters you in a chance to win the dice box. So if you get a chance to do that, we greatly appreciate that. Last week's winner of the metal dice that we were giving away was at Peacock CR, so congratulations to you. You won the metal dice. We'll make sure that we get those to you there. So we have that winner, and again for this week we have the dice box from Evanwood. We are up to 31 subscribers. We are looking to get to 50, and so when we get to 50, purchased a player's handbook that the entire cast is going to sign, and we're going to give that away once we get to 50 subscribers. So we're getting closer and closer every week. Again, the goal is to get to 50, and we'll be giving that away to one of the 50 subscribers. So good luck to you in that as well. Any other announcements I'm missing, anybody?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, then we are going to get into tonight's episode with Gr8. And so a little bit of a review of last week, 2 weeks ago, excuse me, is the group entered Blue Alley. And so far, because they're alive, I would say they've done pretty well for themselves. They've faced off against a few traps, tribulations. Gollymuck was able to join them at the last second there in the alley, trying to stay under the radar. They've managed to find a sticky carpet that gave them some serious trouble. They did okay with that. Had a little bit of an unfortunate incident with a Minotaur, but they were able to navigate around that. Have really traversed about half the alleyway so far, including a final battle that they fought just before we ended 2 weeks ago against a Minotaur skeleton and a group of other skeletons. And thankfully, they had Gideon in his mighty sling to finish off the Minotaur skeleton at the end there. And then they found some items, some different items, including one talking doll as well. So we'll be interested to see where that goes. But after that battle, there were quite a few folks that were a little bit injured, a little bit on the struggle side there. And so I believe the group had decided they were going to try to rest in this room for the evening. And so we'll pick up there, and I'll ask Gr8, what are you going to do?
So I'm sitting over in the corner. I said I was on my knees.
So this is the room, yes, that
Yep.
you were in.
I put the spear on the ground in front of me.
The miniature's right there. I believe. Those are us.
Got the shortest arms here.
So if I confirm that nobody's looking at me,
Are these us?
so
Oh.
So you went over to one corner.
Yep, I'm in the corner on my knees. I got the spear on the ground in front of me. And I wanted to just make sure that nobody was looking over here.
Nobody from your group here?
Correct.
Okay.
Which one's yours?
So as long as I feel comfortable that nobody's watching, then I'll.
His isn't on there.
Yeah.
I'll pull his out.
Do you
Then
want
I'll,
these ones back, Bill?
I'll drop my jester
No,
form
That's Gideon and
since I
that's
still look like a clown from the staircase.
We need this.
This is Malik. So,
So which corner?
so you're no longer in clown form?
Correct.
Okay.
As long as I know that the captain's not watching, I still don't
No.
necessarily want her to know that I can do that at will. So
Okay.
change to my regular form.
So who does she think you are then?
Well,
Just
this-
a random
she's
clown
seen
that's
him.
walking around with us?
She knows.
No, she
She
saw me
thinks-
get turned into the jester form, but I told her that I didn't know how it happened.
Oh.
Remember, we just convinced her there was weird magic going on in Blue Alley. Right. So, I want to try to talk to the spear. Like, I keep hearing voices from it, and just want to say, like, what do you want from me? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Do I hear anything back?
Well, it's normal for him.
In your head, you feel like you get the sense that you hear the word chaos.
Okay. So
Then you hear revenge.
revenge on who?
It's the only two words right now that you hear.
Okay. Chaos and revenge. So then at that point I would I'd go into my trance.
Okay. So you're gonna go into your trance. Okay. So what are the rest of you doing? I mean, how do you wanna
I'm gonna
rest?
pull the doll out from my pack
Okay.
and I'm gonna start talking to it.
Okay.
And throughout the conversation, I start to call the doll Cora.
Okay, as you do that, the doll corrects you. No. Call me May.
May.
When you need help, Othan, ask May for help. May can help you.
I'm looking around to see if anybody's paying attention.
Seems like you're the only one who heard that. It was very quiet.
Okay. I will keep that in mind, May.
How do you want to do watches? Do you want to just all go to sleep at once? What's your plan?
I'm already in a trance.
I need 8
Like
hours.
speaking in tongues.
I don't
There's
know.
Weird,
I'll take a watch.
weird gibberish coming from the corner.
I'll stay up. I'll take the first watch.
Okay, by yourself?
Myself and May.
Okay. So,
I mean, I'll be up in 4 hours, so
alright, so that's first watch. How do you want to do second watch? Captain's okay taking a watch as well, but definitely needs her rest.
I'll take everything after 4 hours.
Alright.
So whatever.
So is
count-
anybody going to
I'll
stay on?
start watch with him,
Okay, so the
and
two
then
of
when
you
you
will
wake
do
up,
first watch.
I'll go to bed.
And then you would do second. You're going to do second and third
Yep.
watch then?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to join you for that?
I'm doing third.
You're going to do third.
Yep.
So we'll say the
second.
captain does second.
Okay.
So first watch, what do you want to do anything on first watch while you're there?
Gully is going to get out his tea
Okay.
kettle, make some tea, and do some praying.
All right. So you're praying, and you kind of, while you're praying, kind of see him talking to this doll over here a little bit.
I'm going to pray harder.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk louder.
All right. So you're praying. Do you have any other conversations with your doll?
I'm gonna ask May how she ended up in the doll. How did you end up in this doll, May?
Can't remember.
How did you end up in this room?
My mind has been wiped in ways, but I can help you. Just ask May. May can help you.
How can you help me, May?
Anytime you need help, you ask May for help, especially in battle. May loves battle.
Oh, that makes two of us, May.
Hello.
Hello.
And it's quiet.
Please hear my
I'm
prayers.
just like running my hand through the doll's hair.
This is so creepy.
We are gonna fight. We will fight a lot, May.
Is the doll as big as you are?
No.
Like a
No.
life size?
No.
I can't hardly carry her.
Like
No.
what do you mean?
It is not a sex doll. No.
Whoa!
Buddy and me.
Yes.
We swap clothes.
No, it's a good sized doll. I mean, it's probably, this.
Is it made of wood or is it made of like cloth?
It's like wood and like a porcelain type material of some kind.
Sturdy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Way
it's,
sturdier than
yeah.
cloth.
yeah.
And you brushing May's hair.
Well, I'm just becoming acquainted with May.
Pretty
You-
intimate.
That's, yeah. Okay. So, while you're becoming acquainted, and you're praying.
Definitely keeping one eye open.
Okay.
Just drink your tea, Belly.
Oh, I made some for you as well.
Thank you.
It's herbal tea.
First watch goes by. Nothing out of the ordinary seems to occur. So, gonna get to the point where it's second watch, and Malika and the captain. So, do you want to do anything on your watch?
Yeah, I wanna. So I'll pick the spear up, tuck it back in the holster. I wanna talk to the captain. And so, who's in charge of the city watch? Who do they take their orders from?
So, they get their orders from Vasserdell. However, they're far enough away that in this city, there's a city watch captain here that runs the city guard here.
Okay.
And it's somebody that, I've known and I trust. It just, I get the feeling that there are some unscrupulous people inside the city guard. I'm not ready to say that they're all bad. I'm ready to tell you that I think there are some bad ones in the guard. So this change that you go through, we've been together a while now. How often can you do that?
I was hoping that you didn't know that I could do that.
It seems to be a little bit of a newer development.
It is. I don't know. It started one night in the barracks. I was looking at my hands and my arms, and all of the scars and scabs started to change and disappear, and it just kind of progressed from there. I don't know what it is. I don't know how often I can do it. So far, every time that I've tried, it worked. So I don't know what that means.
Could be helpful.
Yeah. So sorry about some of the antics before. Just trying to keep everything loose and have a good time, Hello.
Some of us have to sleep.
We got to kill that doll.
That thing is disturbing.
Mm-hmm. I think it's got to go.
Well,
We
you
gotta-
hit it with whatever that is you hit it with, and it didn't
No.
stop it.
No. Problem is, I think Othin's pretty attached at this point. Somehow we have to convince him to leave it behind. If we can't destroy it, we at least need to move on without it.
Well, again, we're all alive at this point. We're all hopefully going to be healthy in the morning. That's my number one priority. We're going to get in, we're going to get this unicorn statue, and we are going to get out of here, and no one is dying. Not on my watch.
Seems like a lot to go through for, for a rich guy we've never met.
You know, if it helps, I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I will tell you that this isn't the first time I've gone on a mission where I didn't fully understand why I was on that mission. I've come to just understand that I put my faith in the fact that there are smarter people than me making these decisions. I have to hope that, otherwise, what's my life been for the last 10 years?
Yeah.
And I serve our country that I love, and you know, I try to look at it that way, that I'm doing a service. Yeah, so I'm with you though. Getting a unicorn statue from an alley that so far has been nothing but trouble for us. I mean, I'd prefer not to face any more bull-like creatures that, because that really hurt.
Yeah, that hurt bad.
She was, as you know, she was in the battle up at the front, and she took a couple of.
I'm glad I didn't hit goalie. I was glad I was able to get in there. That hurt a lot.
Yes.
That was a hit. So when you say people smarter than you, I mean, is that like the ruling families that the orders are coming from at the top? Is it?
I would assume so, yes. I mean, the 5 families together, and then, you know, there's the one High Lord that's elected of the 5, but yes.
Yeah, there's one of them that I have some major concerns about. I don't necessarily trust the ruling families as a whole, so.
Well,
I mean, I trust you, and obviously, other than a little bit of shenanigans here and there, I'll follow your orders to the best of my ability. But
you've all done
as far as
very
the ruling
well.
families, it's
Well, for now.
got some history there.
Well, just trust me while we're here. Let's continue to do what we're doing, and I think we'll be okay.
Roger that, BBC.
All right. So your watch goes by uneventful, and then third shift watch was Malika staying up and Shazer.
I
Okay.
got it.
Anything that you wanted to talk about on your watch before?
I'm gonna go up to Shazer and I'm gonna be
You are Shazer.
or my bad, Malika.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said Shazer, but and ask him if like anything weird has happened lately that he needs to talk about.
Been hearing a lot of whispers from the spear.
2 therapy sessions.
When we first started relaxing, when I was in the corner over there, I tried to talk to it. That's the first time I've done that, is talk back to it. I asked it what it wanted. It said chaos and revenge.
Revenge on what?
Got nothing after that.
Do you have?
I don't know what it is, who it is. I know it wants chaos and revenge. But it's...
That was the word too while you were in your trance that you heard over and over again was revenge.
Revenge. I feel like the spear is the source of these powers that I've been having, so I don't want to get rid of it. I feel like these abilities can really help us, can help the group,
Right.
and help me.
Yeah.
You know? But chaos and revenge.
I think we should probably keep an eye on the spear. You know, like make sure nothing bad is gonna happen to you from it. But
I think I need you to keep an eye on me. I'm more concerned about me with the spear than I am about the spear on its own.
right.
Maybe I should let it go.
So you guys talk through the night, and your shift also goes by uneventful. So you've all had a long rest.
Woohoo!
Let's go.
Nice.
And so if you'll remember, there is the door you came in, but there's also the door going to the north.
Okay. All right. How's everybody feeling?
Refreshed.
Have any of that tea left?
Absolutely.
Could I try some?
How are you feeling?
I'm decent.
Different teas for different things.
Yeah, a little worried.
Chamomile it is.
All right. Thanks, Cully.
Do you have any revenge tea?
Right.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It's best served cold.
All right, so we checked around everything in this room, right?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
when we found
again,
the
this
doll.
was- you found the doll. You found some other things. You found. Remember, there's a lot of bear traps that have been sprung.
Yep.
There's broken skeletons in this room.
So, are we confident that we searched in here?
Yeah, we did. We took 20 basically, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you took a full time to really search this.
All right. So I guess we head through the north door.
Okay, so who is opening this door?
Me.
I don't know if I can reach the handle.
So Malika is opening that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open this door, and it's this long corridor lined with this rough and like these tan colored bricks, and there's blood spatter on the floors, the walls, the ceiling. And as it opens, you see these deep grooves in the floor, and then all of a sudden you hear like zzz, and then you see this like blade through these different grooves in the floor along the hallway, and they're just kind of going back and forth like so it's not just in one spot, like you have to keep traversing this.
Are they at different heights too? Throughout?
They're all coming from the ground that you see.
Oh, of course.
How long's the hallway?
$120 feet.
120 feet.
Yes.
And it's
At the very end, it's an interesting setup at the end. It widens out a little bit at the end. There's a brick wall, and there's two different doors, but not connected. So like door, wall, door, if that makes sense. So it's almost like you don't get the sense like it's double doors leading you into the same room. You get the sense it's two doors going to two different areas.
okay. And I'm sorry, how tall did you say in the hallway?
It is a 20-foot ceiling
20-foot ceiling, and the blades are on the ground.
that you can see. Yes.
Okay. How high up have they gone so far?
The
halfway
highest
up
ones
ahead,
go about 4 feet up.
Okay. All right. So does everybody see this, or just me?
Well, you're the one standing in the doorway, but everybody can kind of hear it.
Okay.
What is that?
Guys, there's blades moving in and out of the walls on the floor. There's electricity. There's blood. We're gonna figure out a way to navigate this. I think Shazer might be able to go up and over. I don't know if we want to daisy chain and have him carry all of us back and forth again, or if we want to figure out.
Captain kind of looks behind you and says, "Seems like a good idea. Bird boy, you think you can do it?"
I think I got it.
Alton takes his backpack off and secures May. Don't want you falling out.
Hello.
Hello, we're good for now. Let's just hang tight.
Okay.
All right.
So
Captain
you
looks
guys
around.
have-
Does anybody have a better plan, or are we going with Bird boy flying?
Does it look like it's something that can be maneuvered around, or is it like
You
a timing
could, yeah. I
thing,
mean, you
or-
could try to time it, and
I think Othan's gonna try to time it.
okay. All right. So you want to like try to get between the first two?
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll a dexterity
Wait,
check.
how many are there?
There are 5.
5? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, how many checks am I gonna have to do? Alright, a dexterity check? Do
Yep.
I use acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah.
7.
got this.
22?
Okay, so you're able to time it. You roll between the first two, so now you're in between two that are. You just gonna keep going?
Then make another move, yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be 25.
Okay. So you've gotten between 2 now. Okay. All right.
Ooh, 9.
Okay, so as you go through the third one, you mistime that a little bit
He's so lucky. Oh.
and take 9 points of damage. So you see him like dodging, he's moving, and also like you see blood kind of spurt up.
So
May,
plan A.
Where were you, May?
Huh?
So
Where were
plan
you
A.
on that one, May? I know I didn't ask for help, but I feel like that one was obvious. So that's through 3, or did I not make it past that one?
No, you made it past. There's 3, so there's 2 left.
That's like stuck in the middle. 11?
Also does not make it. That is only 6 points of damage in that one. Although these are starting to add up.
One
There's
way
one
to get
left.
through this, I guess.
25.
All right, so you make it through that one. 2 very deep gashes now on your body, but you made it down to the end of the hallway.
You're so light. I could have just carried you.
I'm gonna bind my wounds while he's.
Okay, so he turns around, blood spattered everywhere off his body, and says, "Seems like it's good, guys."
So when he went through, did we see any of the blades come higher? They all stayed at that 4-foot level.
Where he was at, that was plenty of height.
Right. But we didn't see any come
No.
any higher?
Nope.
Okay. So you said 20 feet tall.
Yep.
So
I'll fly over.
realistically, so if I hold the spear up like this, right? And then Shazer grabs onto the spear with his feet, there's enough height in there for us to get above the 4 feet, both of us.
Yep.
Right? So we'll try that.
Okay. So Shazer, first roll a strength check to make sure you can carry him across.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Okay. So what I need you to do, Malika, is roll a dexterity check as he drops you this first as you're starting to fly over.
Okay. Do you want a check or saving?
I would like to do just a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Whew. 5.
Okay, so he's flying you over. He kind of drops you. You take 4 points of damage as he drops you into the blade, but you're now past the first blade.
All right.
So you're in between 1 and 2.
It's not that bad.
It is that bad.
I mean,
Captain's
All right,
like,
guess we keep
Chaser,
going.
Bird Boy, I thought you said you had this. Can you go get him?
I'm just standing there holding the spear up. Buddy?
I'll go down and grab him. and pick
All
him
right,
back
roll
up.
another strength check.
6.
Okay, roll another dexterity check because this time you feel like you're ready. Like, just in case this guy drops me.
12.
12, but yet you weren't ready. So you had total faith in him. You take 5 points of damage,
Oh my.
but you're now in between 2 and 3.
do you want me to come back and get you?
I think maybe you should just go around.
Yeah. Well. Nope, we're gonna keep going. Same
Okay.
plan.
All right, Chaser, another strength check.
If this happens again, I think it's intentional.
That's a 23.
That's a nat 20.
Okay,
It isn't that.
He needs to know it was a nat 20.
so you carry him now with ease. Apparently, you shook off the effects, and you're able to take him down the rest of the hallway.
Thanks.
Yep.
Guys, it's might just want to just try to go through. I mean, you do get 2 opportunities this way instead of 1.
You're heavy, bro.
Right?
Captain
I mean,
looks
you
at
get-
you and says, "You're the lightest one still to go," and then it's me and Gideon. So why don't you carry him next?
Alright.
Little strength check.
I am bleeding profusely. In a lot of pain.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay, so now you need
Dex
to
save?
roll a dex save. Yes.
You got this.
Oh, natural 1.
Okay.
Oh,
So
That's a 3.
so you drop him. He rolls right into it. and takes 5
Just
points of
tumbles
damage.
on it.
Yeah. So you are now between the first and the second.
Oh my.
Alright, so Gideon is like, yeah, he's gonna just try it on his own, by the way. So he's gonna try to get to you first, which makes it. So Gideon is now standing next to you. The captain's like, I don't know what to think of this. Like, I'm wearing, like, plated armor here, and, this.
They're
like,
not wearing as much as Malika.
Probably.
So you're gonna try to carry,
No,
you're gonna
Malika's
try to carry
the
Gully
heaviest.
again? Shazer, go ahead and roll another strength check. Try to get Gully across.
There you go.
That's a 22.
Okay, so you're able to carry him all the rest of the way across, no problem.
Thank you for flying here, Cobra.
Gideon goes again, gets through the second one. He says, you go ahead and carry the captain. He's gonna try to traverse this.
Oh no.
Gideon got hit by 1 on his way across.
I dropped the captain. I got a 9.
A 9. Well, she gets a check. And she fails that check, so she takes 7 points of damage there. Alright.
This is like the
Try that again.
You're hurting bad.
No.
That's a 20.
Okay, so you carry her across. So a lot of work. You're tired. You're exhausted, but you did get everybody across. There have been some injuries. Gideon is definitely in a position where he could use some assistance.
So is Alton.
Othin, I can heal one of them.
I can heal someone who needs healing.
I would say Gideon definitely needs a little bit of healing.
Okay.
Just a little, not a lot.
7 plus 4,
Okay.
11.
All right, so he is back up to full. Captain took a flesh wound, but it's not like immediate danger. But I certainly Othin could use some healing.
Alton's down pretty good.
Do another one. 9 points for you.
Sweet.
I'll get
Thank you,
Malika.
Gully.
So Shazer, you're gonna heal Malika.
Yep. That's 11 for you.
You got anything small you can heal the captain with? Like a small healing one?
Thank you.
Don't want to take anybody's big healings away, but
Oh, much better.
Yeah, I do.
okay. What do you? How much?
I don't.
That did not go
I have
well.
a 1d4 plus 4.
Sure.
That gives you 6.
6. Okay. All right. So you guys you're at the end of the hallway. You traverse that.
Yeah.
Did great.
Hey, you made it.
That's one way to explain it.
I lost half my hit points.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
More than half.
Yeah. We got wrecked.
There are 2 doors. There's a door on the right. They're both going north, but again, there's enough wall separating them that you don't feel like these are headed into the same room. So there's one to the right, one to the left.
Captain?
Do we vote? Do we
Coin
eeny,
toss?
meeny, miny,
You
moe?
are the captain.
Make a decision. We got your back.
Choose a number between 1
How
and
about we
1,000.
flip a coin? Anyone have a coin?
Sure.
I do,
Okay.
actually.
Roll your coin. Roll a d20. 1 through 10 is left. 11 through 20 is to the right.
5.
5. So left it is. Your 20-sided coin. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So
20-sided coin. Happens. Been there.
who's opening this door?
Somebody that's got full hit points.
Well, can we ask Gideon to check it out?
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, I could probably do that also.
Ooh.
Can we can assist? Give advantage.
You want to give him a
Yeah.
assist? Although I don't know if he's gonna need it. He rolled a 19. So, but yeah, he says there are no traps. I am 100% positive there are no traps on this.
Well, then open the door.
It's like, that's not really my thing.
That's exactly what he would say too. No.
Not so much my thing.
Othan works his way up to the front. He'll open the door.
Okay.
Actually, he's already up there.
All right.
Assisting.
So yeah. So at one time you get the feeling this was an exquisitely luxurious room that's kind of fallen into disrepair. It's got overstuffed couches. It's got comfortable carpet. Weird to find a room that looks like this.
Freaking carpet.
There's a door to the east that's shut and a door to the north that is shut, but this looks almost like you'd say like this was a waiting room in some lord's manor. Is almost how you feel.
And there's 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Are they big doors, or do they look like doors that would be within a house? They're not like a big door that you would enter a house. They're more like a small door.
No, they look like normal sized door. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, they're going out.
we went north through the last door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
We
want-
keep-
should
we keep
search-
going north,
should
or
we
do we go
search
east?
this room?
Should we search it?
Maybe we should look around.
You might
It's
find
pretty
another
nice.
doll.
You don't want to be lonely.
Okay. So you're gonna search this room?
Yep.
Roll an investigation checks for me here.
Everybody?
Yeah. Who's anybody who's searching?
20.
Give it a look.
Ooh, 20 also.
Couldn't get that on my save. But
No, neither.
21.
14.
Wow. Roll for Gideon and the captain. Okay, so the captain, Gully, and Othan were all, and Shaza were all over 20.
Mm-hmm.
While you're searching around, you don't find anything of value in this room, but you swear you hear a very low voice through the door going to the east that says, "Entertain me." You only heard it one time.
Got ourselves a little house of horrors here. Entertain me. Did you hear that?
I did.
make me laugh, entertain me.
It's like we're a haunted theater of some sorts. May, what do you think of this?
No answer.
Fucking big help.
It's a doll,
Hey. I don't.
not a guidebook.
I really think the doll's gotta go, man.
Well, I think your spear's gotta go. We're both talking the shit that's inanimate, okay? So.
Captain's like,
When did you hear me talk to my spear?
we really have to stay focused here. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
Entertain me. You said that was the door.
That was the door to the east.
east.
So the captain's like, my boat is now north.
I think we keep going north.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Northwards.
Just because no one's talking to me through that door.
North it is.
Okay.
Really worried about the doll, though.
What about the doll?
Who's opening this door?
Oath in May.
We'll open it. I'm gonna start referring to myself as Wheel.
Oh, no.
Can we check this one first, actually?
Sure. You are getting.
I'll assist.
You're gonna assist. Okay. All right. Gideon says, I don't think there's anything there. Brad, roll a perception check.
Not as confident.
Mm, 20.
You swear that doll's giving you an evil eye.
Okay.
Like, just doesn't have a good look for you.
Just mean mugging me.
Yeah.
All right.
But when you go to look right at it, it's a normal doll face. But like out of the corner of your eye, you feel like, yeah, you're getting that stink eye. Like,
Yeah, I did blast it.
like,
I'd love to again. We can just get it off of his back.
all right. So do you open this door?
I'll open the door.
Okay. So it kind of rattles and it opens, and It reveals like this staircase that kind of winds around and down, so you can't quite see the bottom.
Is it like a stone stair or is it?
Yeah, stone.
Okay. I guess we better get to getting.
Nothing on the steps.
Olton's gonna start going down the steps very cautiously. Actually, can he investigate as he's going down the steps?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he's gonna do that just to make sure he's not gonna step on some sort of.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, shit, he turned on the music.
17.
17. It seems to be okay.
Alright. You can barely hear me going down the stairs.
All right,
Fleet of foot.
I'll follow him.
Okay, so you guys kind of wind around down the stairs and you come to this long hallway. It's probably about 200 feet long.
My goodness.
There are 2 doors along the corridor on the right-hand side. There are 2 doors along the hall on the left-hand side, and there is a door all the way at the end.
So the right would be the east, right? We're still headed north.
Yes.
Left would be west.
We can keep going straight
Stay
to the
north.
north. Well, it depends on how many spirals we took, what direction we're going.
That's very true.
Does it feel like we're still, when we get to the bottom, does it
That
feel like
you
we've done
feel like
full
you're
circles?
still
or?
going north, yeah.
Okay.
Keep heading north.
Works for me.
Okay. So you're gonna you're gonna pass by 4 doors if you're gonna do that.
We're gonna try.
That makes me nervous.
Okay.
Right.
So
What could go wrong?
you pass by all these doors and you finally come to a door at the end of the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just standing there. What do you do?
Have Gideon check the door for traps.
You gonna help him?
Of course. I'm a helpful guy.
Nat 20. He says there is not a trap on this door. I will bet my life on it.
But you won't open it.
No.
Okay.
I'll bet your life on it.
We'll open the door again.
We'll open the door.
Here we.
Okay. So this is this one all the way to the edge here. Alright, hold on. I gotta move around. Okay. Alright. The walls of this chamber are lined with like red clay bricks. 7 circular. Here, I'll pull up a map for you so you can kind of see what this looks like. Hold on a minute.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So there are
Okay.
Anybody
7
want to see a dead body?
circular metal platforms. Each platform is about 6 feet in diameter, and they hang from these great iron chains attached to the ceiling.
Oh,
You can't quite see the floor. You can see spots of the floor where you do see what looks like possibly dead bodies down there, but there's a heavy smoke down there. Like, it's really, really dark and black. And it is, so you're like, I think it's about 40 feet down. It's hard to say. And there's these like urns where the smoke is kind of billowing out of as well. And that's kind of what those are on the map. Those are these urns. And then there is a door all the way across all the pillars, it looks like.
So when we come out, are we level with the pillars?
You're at the same height as the pillars, and then it's
Right.
40 feet below you.
But you said they're hanging by chains?
Yes, so
So they're
the
like
pillars are attached to the ceiling, hanging
hanging
by a
discs?
chain. Yes, yep. So you would have to jump onto these like pillar-like platforms, and they look like, obviously if you jump on them, they're hanging by a chain, so it could swing a little bit.
I'm not gonna
This is gonna go
lie. I'm really
long.
curious what's on those bodies down there.
I'm more worried about
Shazer?
just making it across.
you go down to the bottom and check it out.
Sure.
If I hold on to Shazer, can I use my own strength check instead of his?
So to try to hold on to him,
Yeah.
yeah. so he's not carrying you. You're gonna
Mine's
try
not-
to have him
mine's not
fly
even
you
better.
down to the bottom
Mine's a
here.
+3. I was just rolling bad. Yeah.
You are the strongest one of the party, right? Is what we had figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the healer.
Yeah.
So what is your goal here? What are you trying to do? So you're all, if you want to move all your minis, if
Yeah.
you could.
This
I mean,
way?
Yeah.
I'm a little
you're all
curious
the way in the
what's at the
corner here.
bottom. Like if we start out on the bottom,
There
instead
is
of
a
falling
small
to the
little
bottom,
platform all the way across, and there's a door over there.
Are these the urns
Yes.
that are billowing out smoke?
Yes.
So the door
Right,
is
so you
just
had-
directly at the end of all the platforms in front of us.
Yes.
And you,
So we have to hit.
I don't know who's where. So
Right.
if somebody wants a particular spot,
It's a little.
Malika, what should I do?
Say take Othin down and check out the floor. And you guys can always come back up.
Want to go down, Open?
I'll go down.
Alright.
So what are you doing?
so you two are gonna fly down.
Yep.
Flying down with
And
Open.
you said 40 feet?
So 40 feet down into the.
Of course it's 40.
Okay. So
Right.
could you make a strength check to hang on, or are you making a strength check to?
I think we'll. Can we assist? Can
Sure.
you hold me as I hold him?
Sure.
That's so cute.
Mutual holding.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like hugging.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Your
Wait,
dice
that's
are
with
just like
advantage?
mine.
Yes.
Okay.
And you rolled
so-
a 2 and a 6.
So you drop. So roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can take half damage from this fall.
This is what I'm worried about jumping across.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay.
I'm switching out my dice.
Can
All right. So you take 9 points of falling damage. Okay. So you hit the ground,
okay.
Like a sack of shit.
and it is hard to see.
Let's use
It
those
is like just black smoke, and you have next to no visibility in front of you here.
Is it hard to breathe in too, or is it just like a
It
visual
is
thing?
like it is tough to breathe. I mean, there is oxygen in the room, but it is hard to breathe in here. But you're now 40 feet below, and you can't even see these swinging like pillar-like chandelier-like things above you anymore.
And what's the distance of these?
You can no longer
across?
see Othin either.
Here.
To jump across those,
Yeah. Like, what's the overall distance like from me to the door right now?
it's gonna be each time. It's probably gonna be about a 10-foot jump. So
Okay.
you can make it, but it's
not easy.
it's not gonna be.
So we're looking at 80 feet
Skill.
Yeah.
all the way across.
Well, the
That was
blocks are
like
5-foot
acrobatics.
blocks, if that helps.
Okay. And the door is
It's right on the other side of the,
Yeah.
just a little bit more. Yep.
so just like 5 feet past it.
About 10 feet past it, yeah. But the platform is right where your finger is there, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even think I can jump across.
All right, so
Yeah, so we're
Othin, you're
looking at
on the
Shazer.
ground.
Shazer.
Roll a perception
Are you
check.
guys okay?
I mean, I'm good.
Perception.
Yep.
The guy with the wings is fine.
6.
6. Okay, you don't see anything.
I don't even know I looked at what my modifier was.
Okay.
Roll 2, you probably don't see shit.
So all right.
I'm gonna
So-
try to jump to the first one
All right.
while they're down there searching.
Okay, well, you assume they're down there searching. You can't see
Right.
anything anymore.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
didn't get a
Can you
response. I yelled to him.
Flap
As
your wings.
Go ahead.
Shazer said he's
to
fine.
generate some
Roll
wind.
a
The crazy
athletics.
thing is, I was actually
It's
just
athletics
thinking
or
about that
acrobatics,
earlier.
up to
I'm
you.
gonna flap my wings.
Okay.
Clear out some of this smoke.
Yeah.
Should at least be able to move it around.
Right.
21.
21. Okay, you make it. You land on it. You kind of steady yourself, but it does rattle a little bit. So you know it's like it's not the steadiest of all platforms, but you are on it now. Okay, well he's doing that.
Weird.
I'm gonna have Shazer try to flap his wings to move some of the smoke.
You fly
around.
down there.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a perception check.
13.
13. Okay. You see coming towards Othin, you see a glowing red set of eyes that's kind of piercing through the smoke.
Othin, I see some eyes like near you.
You're kind of right above him. Like, you're low
Yeah.
enough now to where you can touch him, but you see that coming through the smoke.
Did you yell that?
Yeah,
Or can we hear you?
Yep. I mean, if you want, I can boom my voice up.
Red eyes.
Shazer, get him out of there, man. I think you guys need to get back up here. It's probably
I cannot afford to get dropped again.
It's probably a reason that those bodies down there are dead.
Well, probably from the fall.
Or
I can't afford
the
to get
red eyes.
dropped again.
Then I won't drop you.
so you're just gonna stay down there?
I won't drop you.
Yeah, I can't see you. Otherwise, I would heal you.
I'm
but-
going to.
Well, he points this out to you. You see it now. It's not.
I see it?
Yeah.
What does the height look like?
It's
on
about
this?
20 feet away. It's about, for you, it's the same height.
Splendid. Alright, I'm going to try to do a stealth. I'm going to try to hide, a stealth maneuver. Try to hide within this smoke.
Okay.
My cloak around me.
Okay. The voice comes back to you. Ask for help. Let's fight. Let's fight.
Oh. I'm so curious.
Did I hear that?
Yeah.
He heard May?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, shut up, stupid doll. Othin, let's go.
Help me, May. And I pull
Pleasure.
my two swords.
Okay. You feel an additional energy come over you, like you feel like you can do more than normal.
Okay.
Oh boy,
You just feel like you're ready for a fight.
you're hulking.
I have ignorant confidence. I am basically drunk.
Okay. As the red eyes close in, you see the form of this like blackish, smoky looking. It's like gray and then black and then it goes back to gray again. But if you could put this out on the map right next to him,
Coming from like this direction?
yeah, but out on the ground there, it is. Let's all roll initiative because I think it's gonna make it easier anyway for us all to know who's gonna do what. So I'll roll for the captain. I'll roll for Gideon. All right,
you
so
see that?
20 to 25. Anybody 20 to 25?
20.
20 for Shazer. Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
19 for Malika. Captain goes at 18. No one else 15 to 20? Okay, 10 to 15.
Othin has 10.
Okay. Anybody above that?
Gully's at 4.
Okay.
Nice. Dude, we rolled 3 16s.
Yep.
Because I have advantage. Huh? So I rolled 2, you rolled 1. It was
Goal
3
is at
16s,
what?
so-
4?
4.
Okay.
Probability is very low on that.
Okay, Shazer, you are up first. What do you do? So you see this like smokish looking spider kind of crawl out and it's right there.
I use Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
Isn't that worthless spell?
That's a cantrip, right? I believe.
Yep. It's cantrip.
So it gets a save throw, is that correct?
Yes. Yep.
And what's
That
the
one.
save for? Sorry.
It's a dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
Dex 14.
Okay, it fails.
Let's go.
Takes 1d8 radiant damage.
7.
7
Nice.
points.
Do you get to add to that at all?
No.
No.
That's
It
unfortunate.
just
We're not cool
goes.
like warlocks.
Yeah, it just goes up
Okay.
when you
I
go
get,
high
I
level.
get 2 spells a day.
All right.
Well, that part.
Right.
So you kind of light this fire and it's like, and it kind of like squeals. All right. Do you move at all, or do you stay right there, kind of flying right
I
low?
stay right there, right above.
Okay. All right, Malika.
So they're right below me right there?
Yeah, you can't see it, but you can hear.
I can't see the spider?
You can't see anything through the smoke. But you hear like a screech. You heard a burning like spell cast. Like you know there's battle going on down
I can't
there.
see its eyes.
No, not through that. No. You're a good 30-some feet above it, so no. Malika, yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna jump to the next platform.
Okay. Roll athletics or acrobatics.
That's a nat one.
Okay, so nice jail over there, folks. All right.
A dice garbage can.
Right there.
So,
It's a good idea.
well, that's not bad for you. You want to take 8 points of fall damage as you fall,
My God.
but you fall down to the ground.
Great.
You gangster.
What's up,
As
Malika?
if
Can
you
you put
fell,
can you put me on my back next to the spider?
Yeah, you
please?
if
should
you
prone.
fell like 15 feet and teleported.
Okay, the
so,
captain is.
so I still have my movement, right? I mean, would
Well-
that be an action to jump the platform? So I should
Yeah,
still
that
have
was-
movement and bonus?
Yeah, but now your half your movement would be to get back up. 'Cause
So
you're
I'll use
prone.
half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
Do I see the thing now?
Yes.
All right. I'll use my bonus action to put hex on it.
Okay.
Um,
Which again, what does that?
so I deal extra damage up against it, but I also have to choose an ability for it to have disadvantage.
Okay.
So I'll give it disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Wisdom checks. Okay. All right. Disadvantage on wisdom. Got it. All right. So the captain is going to use her round. She hears this. She freaks out. She immediately begins, uses her round to climb down the side. So she's going to roll. She successfully is able to climb down the side.
Can you hand me those rings? Thank you.
All right. So that is her round. So the spider lunges for Othin.
What's your constitution?
And it is an 8.
It's a miss.
So that's a miss. Okay. As the captain climbed down, can you put this right next to the captain for me, please?
Thank you. Just make sure my hex
Right by the
is on.
captain.
Like right here?
Yep.
Perfect.
As she climbs down, it comes out.
16.
So it's not good enough to make a saving throw.
Does
14.
hit.
Like to the point where I rescue guys from
Whatever the dice says, man.
She makes her save though. So, okay. So as she gets bit by the spider, kind of screams out. That is that. And Gideon hears all that, and he is going to try to climb down behind all this. So he is now down there as well. But that is the end of his turn. And brings us to Othin.
I'm going to attack.
Okay. So on all your attacks are with advantage.
Nice. Alright, my first attack is a hit armor class 26.
That hits.
So that's 10 points.
Okay.
Then my bonus action for my second attack, armor class 26 again,
Okay. That hits.
8 points.
Okay. So you definitely look like you heard it. Like this gray mist is like oozing out of it, not blood.
Mist
Yeah.
is oozing out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Does that end your turn? You stay there.
Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Gully. You're up top, kind of all alone right now.
I'm sorry, I got a question.
Yes.
Is the advantage from the energy I felt, or is it from?
Yes.
Okay.
He is going to attempt stupidly to climb down as well.
Okay. So roll me an acrobatics or athletics, up to you.
Okay. 16.
Okay, that makes it. So you're able to climb down. You'd be over by Gideon over
Gideon?
there. Yep. Okay, so does that end your turn?
I mean, how long does it take me? 40
That's
feet?
your full.
Yeah,
your
that's
full
gotta
action.
be
Yeah,
everything.
okay. All right.
so we're all down below now.
So everybody down below. We come back to Shazer.
Using Sacred Flame.
Okay. So it's a Dex.
Dex of 14.
Okay, that time it makes it. So nothing happens if it makes it.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Malika.
So I got a little spider guy in front of me.
Yeah, but you feel this energy, and you're not sure what's causing it, but it's almost like, man, you feel like you need a 5-hour energy. That's the way I'm going to describe it. You just like, ugh.
And so is there anything around me to get us back up?
You go back to the ledge and climb up.
Back over where they came down?
Yes.
Okay.
Which again, it's very tough to see. It's super smoky, super dark in here.
Alright, so I will take however much movement it takes to get over to the ledge.
Okay.
Over here?
So the ledge is going to be backed by Gideon.
Yeah,
backed
wherever we
by-
can go to get back up.
And
Yep.
so you use like
And I'll fire
20 feet?
Eldritch Blast at the spider that I have the hex on.
Okay. But you do so with disadvantage.
Okay. Even though he's hexed?
What does Hex give? That gives you only more
Just,
damage,
just
right?
bonus damage.
Yeah. Yep. You
Okay.
still have disadvantage.
Alright.
You're not sure what's causing it, but something
Yeah.
is like almost drained from you.
11.
11 does not hit.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay.
Do I notice sluggish behavior from him?
You're in an
Oblivious?
all out combat with this spider.
Okay.
Guys, I'm not feeling good. We gotta get out of here.
All right, the captain.
Gotta get
attacks-
back up top.
All right, she hits once.
Yes.
All right.
You okay over there?
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of sounds coming from over there. Here it was. I thought Malika was the one feeling it. Anyway, so the captain slices into the spiders. Okay, and then the spiders. So first, Gideon. Or not Gideon. Othin, 14.
Miss.
Okay, so it launches at you, tries to bite, misses, and then fades into this, like, all of a sudden there's all this black mist and you don't see it. It's like it's not there.
Okay.
Then the one on the captain, man, hit again. She's taking a beating. Alright. She makes her save though, okay, so. And then the one bites the captain and now you guys are just surrounded by this black smoke. Gideon round, who is like, he was going to go stab the spider, and now he's like, there's no spider. He's kind of looking around at all of you like, not sure what to do here. Othin, what do you do? It's your round next.
I'm just gonna say that I'm hurting. I could use some help, some healing if there's any available. I took a pretty good fall.
Okay. Gully, we go to you next.
You said you were looking really rough.
Oh, I'm hurting, but I'm concerned that we're gonna
I
be in
don't
positions where we're hurting a whole lot more soon.
Yeah, I can't even get to you, so Gully's just gonna lay a hand, say a small prayer, and heal.
Malika?
Yep.
Okay.
11.
Wow.
Wow.
I rolled a 7.
Right.
Thank you.
Strong. Okay, so Gully does that. We come back to Shazer.
I'm gonna use Healing Word on Malika.
Well, you're nowhere near Malika.
It,
You're close to Othin.
Oh, I'm good.
you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
No, Gully just took care of it.
then I'm doing nothing.
This guy's hurting pretty bad, he said.
Still?
You dropped me.
Well, no. You dropped you.
Yeah.
Well,
You tried to backpack on him. You
trying to
tried
do the
So
marsupial
Shazer,
thing and it
what
didn't
are you
work.
doing?
Right, you dropped you this time.
I'll go down and use Cure Wounds on
On Othin?
Othin. Yep.
Okay.
That gives you 8.
Just like
Thank you.
standing there with the spirit.
Alright. Malika, you're round.
Can I get a ride?
Like, I hate this
Oh,
place.
oh, Shazer's not.
Well, do you move after
Shazer's
at the
not
end of your
coming.
round or no?
I think we should blow the smoke away and try to skedaddle over the best we can. I mean, we can fly up and try to hop across all of these and end up down here again and again and again. Or we can try to make our way to the other side and try to go up one time. Those are my thoughts.
The logic is sound.
It felt like
Okay,
it.
so
I
I'm
felt
sorry, it's Shazer, did you move at the end of your round or did you just heal? You flew down, I'm sorry, you flew down and healed him.
Correct.
So we'd be
So now I have
at,
done
so it's
everything.
Malika's turn.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna heed Othin's advice. I will turn and just go into a dead sprint across the room.
Okay, just start.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna book it.
how-
So
what's-
if
oh,
I go,
like double
I got
move?
30 feet. So in my first 30 feet, does anything happen?
30, it's about there.
Roll a dexterity check. See if you trip over anything.
Nice.
19.
So you kind of dodge a corpse that was laying on the ground.
Okay.
It's like all like desiccated and like it looks like something's been eating on it.
Okay. So if nothing else happens, then I'll use my action to dash.
Okay, so
So
another
I'll go
30
another
feet.
30 feet.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action for the Blessing of the Raven Queen. So I'll teleport another 30 feet. So I pop up right there.
Okay.
I'll have what he's having.
Right.
All right.
90 feet.
Not too
It's
shabby.
the
helpful,
captain-
it's helpful when you need it.
Captain
Right.
looks sore as well, but she's kind of like she's got her blade out. She's like, you know what's going on? Where'd these things go? And then one right behind her pops up and hits her again. And she's got to make a save, which she does. Thankfully, she's making her saves.
Was it the one, is it a new one or the one that was hexed or?
You're not sure.
Okay.
And then the other one.
Alright, I could. Where do you fall now?
Pops up right behind Gully.
Uh-oh.
Armor class 12.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Yep.
Okay, so
Work on that.
6 points of damage, but I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, that's a good one. Oh, 6?
Oh, okay.
This might be bad.
You take another 8 points of damage.
Alright, he's on the ground.
Okay. So Gully is unconscious. Now, after each of those spiders did that, they smoke out again.
Those dirty little
So I do want to end my turn just holding my spear up in hitch a ride mode again. I'm just standing there like this.
Okay. Gideon is next, and he turns and sees you down. So, can he spare the dying? Not being a cleric, is that no? He can't do that, right? Can he? He can't.
He
sustain
can bind his wounds.
Yeah, you should be able to stabilize them, right?
Yeah.
You can stabilize somebody.
As an action.
Yeah, for the medicine.
Okay, so he's gonna try that then.
Just so they're not-
Wisdom or medicine check lets you try to stabilize.
Okay. Nat 20.
Wow.
Let's
Okay.
go.
You're up to full.
No.
That was excellent binding.
No.
So I'm just stabilized.
So Gideon
At
has turned
0.
towards you, used his round to do
That's
that.
the best bandage
Oath,
I've
and
ever
what
seen.
do you do?
Can I see that Gully is down? Or is there?
From that far away, no, but you heard him go down. Visibility again is extremely limited in here.
I'm gonna yell to Shazer to clear the smoke, and then I'm going to head the direction where I heard Gully go down.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to Gully. Now, because they
well-
stabilized you,
Hold on. Can I get there in one round in one movement?
yeah.
You should be able to.
I'm gonna use my action to pick him up
Okay.
if I can. He's the smallest one in the group,
Next to you.
next to me. I'm gonna see if I can pick him up and sling him over my shoulder.
Okay. I learned this past weekend that picking up dead weight of a human is difficult. So
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
we'll talk about that another
Yeah.
time. But anyway, it's very difficult when they're not helping you.
That's not weird.
Yeah.
Did not kill anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yes.
They were
Alright,
dead when I found them.
Yes.
Am I able to pick Gully up?
Roll a strength check with advantage. All your rolls, remember, with advantage right now.
16 minus 1. Is it a saving throw or just a check?
Just a
Like
check.
athletics?
Yeah.
It's a minus 1, so I got 15.
Okay. You're able to pick him up.
Let's go. If I have any movement left,
You
I'm
used
going.
about 20 feet. I
We're
don't know what
going
you
10
moved.
feet.
Okay.
So we were going 10 feet. I would.
So you're carrying his unconscious body.
Yup.
Okay. Okay. All right. That brings us to Gully, who's unconscious. So you just lay
Lay it
there.
out.
Shazer, what do you do?
I'm still on the ground, so I'm gonna fly up about 10 feet and move forward a little bit, just a tad.
Like
10
up here?
more. Yeah, and just
Okay.
start flapping my wings. So
Trying to clear some smoke
Yep.
in the area. Okay. All right. So you were able to create a little bit of an opening around you there. All right, Malika, what about you?
I will move another 30 feet. So
Okay.
is there? Can I climb up there?
So you're gonna move 30 feet, and then you want to start climbing.
Well, I want to move however far I have to move to get somewhere to climb. Is there somewhere around the platform where I can try to get up?
It'd be 10 feet past the final platform.
Yeah, so I can cover that.
Okay.
And I will attempt to climb.
All right. Roll athletics check or acrobatics, up to you.
20.
Okay. So you're able to climb up and finally get up on the ledge there. So then you're up top again.
So I'm up at the door now.
Yes.
Alright, so I just shout out, guys, I made it to the door. If you can get to the end, we can climb up.
All right.
Let's
So
get
that-
out of here.
the captain, who has been hit multiple times now, is extremely frustrated by this, and she's now just holding her sword at the ready. She's like, if I see another one of these things, I swear to God, I and golf swing it. And all right, one pops up behind Gideon and misses him, tries to bite him, phases back out.
Yeah.
And Othin, a 13.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh.
So lands next to Othin and tries to bite him and then phases back out. Alright, so that brings us to Gideon, who looks at the captain and kind of takes his cues from her, and he does the same thing. He kind of gets his dagger out at the ready, and actually he's going to pull his rapier out and await. Which brings us to Othin.
Othin will beat feet. He will double move. So he will go 50.
Now, you're encumbered, but luckily for you, you feel stronger than normal. So, with Gully, you're
Yes.
carrying Gully.
Oh.
So yeah.
You just let yourself get dropped or what?
Yeah, what's new?
Okay. All right. So that's your round. That's Gully's round. Shazer, what do you do?
I'm gonna fly over the captain. I don't care if she wants or not. And I'm gonna bring her up up there.
You're gonna try to lift her up to back up to the top.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a strength check, and we'll say with advantage because she's gonna try to grab on.
It's 20.
Okay. So you're able to lift her back up to the top there.
All right.
We'd be Gideon all alone down there.
Yep.
All right. That ends your turn. Malika, what do you do?
Going to hold an Eldritch Blast action.
Okay.
Just wait. So if there's any threats that appear, then I'll hold that action. Release it if I see any combatants.
Okay.
Just waiting for the crew.
All right. So the first one, if you could put this over by Malika because it drops down by Malika.
There it is.
Nice.
Now you did hold that, so you
Yep,
can
so I will
specifically
immediately release Eldritch Blast.
with disadvantage.
God. You evil, evil man. That is 12.
12 does not hit.
A spider?
A spider.
Alright.
They're hard,
You're
they're hard
close.
to hit. They're
Okay.
small.
Their armor class is 13, but okay. Gideon, one appears by him, misses, but Gideon was also holding his action, so if you could put one down below. And he held his action and he missed. Okay, and then one crawls up on the ledge where the captain and Shazer are,
So
and
is,
also misses.
so is my hex gone when that spider disappeared, or does it stay with
No, so the one that's up there with the captain, please put the hex back on that one. Does that only work for you, or does it work for any of
it? It
them?
only works for me.
Okay.
I was
Alright.
just kind of hoping it was the one that appeared next to me.
No, that you have the fresh one. Sorry.
Sweet.
Now, those two phase out. The one that's with Malika does not phase out. So, like when they phase again, they poof into the smoke and they look like they're a part of the smoke. This one does not do that though.
Okay.
All right, so brings us to Gideon, who gets an attack as well, but there's nothing there, so he's going to do the same thing and hold his action. Othin, what do you do?
I'm going to double move again.
All the way to the end, so 50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how far does that get you? Watch ahead. Yeah.
Is it diagonal is 7.5?
No, it's 5.
I've been doing 5.
Yeah.
Did I make it all the way over?
Okay, so you've got to climb up now,
Yeah.
but that was your full round. So
But I'm also going to use my bonus action to do second wind.
okay,
So I get to roll 1d10 and add my fighter level to hit points.
okay,
It's +9, so that brings me up to full.
okay. All right, that takes us to Gully, who's still unconscious. So that brings us to Shazer.
Alright, I'm gonna pick the captain back up, and across these I'm gonna move 50 feet.
And try to land or
And
stay
try-
in the air.
Try to land on one.
On one of them, which one there then?
Actually, no, I'm just gonna stay in the air. Stay in the air above it. Just
Okay, roll a
keep-
strength check with advantage because she's now holding on to you.
13.
13. You're able to. It's tight. It's kind of going back and forth. How far did you go?
50 feet, so.
Okay, but you're flying, so if you
Yep.
could put him on top of this, please.
That'd be like
So now it's just Gideon down in the smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
15?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're up in the air. All right, Malika, what do you do?
So
So your spider is sitting there
so the
right in
spider's
front of you.
right next to me.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stab the spider with the spear.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Naturally. As you do, you know.
You just feel like some of your energy's been zapped.
No way.
12 again.
You just miss. All right.
So, would you let me, for my bonus action, take the climbing, the python thing that we talked about before? Just kind of drive one down into there, hook a rope to it.
So you're attacking. I would let you drive it into the ground. I don't think you'd be able to also tie the rope into it though as well.
Okay.
All right. So you kind of jam that into the
So that
ground.
python on the ground, I'm just kind of readying a rope to hook it up for the rest of the team.
All right. So the first spider on you, a 9.
No.
Okay. 1 phases in by Gideon. That's a 14. Ooh, misses. Okay. And then 1 phases in by Othin there. And that is a 19.
that is a hit.
Doesn't?
It
It
does.
hits.
Yeah, it does.
That is a hit.
All right. So that is 6 points of damage, but then you have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is this for poison?
Yes.
I get advantage on saving throws. for
Well, you
poison.
actually also get advantage. So how's that work?
You just get advantage.
Just stays advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? It's a 19 plus 6 is
Okay.
25.
That you make it. So you just took the 6 points of damage. Now the 2 down below there phase out. The one up top with Malika stays where it is. So
You grab that spider.
The one that attacked me phases out.
yes. Yeah, it just kind of smokes out again. Like it just becomes part of the smoke in the room.
That other spider really likes you.
Yes, it gets smoked out. All right, Gideon, who again he held his action, so he did get an attack on it.
Is
which
he,
this time
is he moving?
He'll start slowly making his way over, but he's after he attacks, he'll move his 30 feet.
Did he
here.
move the last round? Or he just.
He didn't because he was
Okay.
holding his action, and he did hit.
I would say I'd grab him, but like if I go down,
Okay.
I won't be able to. I won't know where he is.
What
if
did he hit?
moves.
He hit one of the spiders because he had held his action.
Oh,
so
it came back?
Yeah. So, but now please move him 30 feet that way. All right, that brings us to Othin.
Well, we're gonna start our ascend.
Okay. So you're gonna start climbing.
Yes, sir.
All right. So normally I would say there's disadvantage carrying him, but I'm gonna say it's an even roll for you then.
Can I use acrobatics?
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that's successful. So you're able to climb up and see the spider right in your
Attack.
face as you get up there.
Can I attack also?
Well, that was your action, really.
To
though.
move?
Well, you're
To
climbing.
climb.
So that's part of your that's your action as
Okay.
well.
So you got bonus
All right.
action.
Do you have a bonus action?
Fucking hate spiders.
No. I don't. I can, if I make an attack action, I can use a bonus action to attack
But only
my
if you're-
offhand.
okay.
Right.
All right.
Spiders and snakes.
How far was that we climbed up?
40 feet.
40 feet, so yeah.
Yeah, that would have been everything, really. All right. So that brings us to Gully, unconscious. That brings us back to Shazer.
Alright, I'm gonna just fly over to them. It should, like, my 50 feet. Yeah, that should be 50 feet right there. Oops. I
And
guess
you all
we
fall
died.
off.
Shazer's dead.
Okay.
That's the scariest music.
Yeah,
I've
this
ever
music
heard.
is
I'm
intense.
just gonna chill in the air.
All right. So you're there. Okay. Malika, we're back to you.
Try to poke the spider again.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Well,
Yep.
I'm flanking it now, so he should at least be.
So it's an even roll.
Hey-o.
Heyo.
Check that out. 9.
We're just trying to help you out, bro.
Oh, man. All right. So.
So now can I put the rope in for my bonus action?
Yes.
So I'll
Yep.
tie the rope off just to help Gideon.
Okay. Malika, 15 to hit.
Got that roll on
Okay. Another one phases in right next to Othin. So there's 2 up top there now. 14.
Miss.
Okay. And Gideon. Misses as well. Okay. Alright, so good round for you guys there. Spiders did not hit. The 2 phase out. The one that's still standing next to Malika because it is not phased out.
I'm just distracting it.
Yes.
Just
We come to Gideon. Please move him another 30 feet, and that's what he's going to do this round. Actually, he's going to go full on, so move him 60.
Should be right next to them. Might have to stand
I'm
up.
just standing up.
He's there. We're good. Careful,
Watch
watch
your
it.
Sure.
We get it. It's okay.
He's there.
He's there. All
there
right.
we go.
So Gideon is there. That brings us to Othin,
I'm going to attack.
the one that's by Malika there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
18,
18 hits.
7 points.
Okay.
Second attack. 26.
That hits.
Just kill
7
this
more
damn
points.
spider.
Okay.
How's this thing? Does it look all right, or
I mean, you've done some damage to it, but it doesn't look like it's dead. Every time you hit it, instead of blood that spurts out, like this black smoke just kind of spurts out.
all right?
Hit it again.
I don't know if I want to action surge on this thing or not.
Nah.
May says, yes, kill it. Kill.
Action surge. 26 again
That hits.
for 10 points.
Okay.
Second attack. Unnatural 20
That hits.
for 6 points.
And you kill that one. You hear, yes.
Does everybody hear that or just me?
Malika's close enough. He might hear that, yeah. But you need to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah, these are my favorite.
Uh-oh.
That is a 6.
Okay. All right.
That's bad news, babe.
Okay.
It's probably not good.
All right. So now we come to Gully's still unconscious. We come to Shazer.
Shazer.
What do you do?
I'm gonna like go down and set the captain down, but I'm gonna stay above about 10 feet.
So you're trying to stay up in the air a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
Just drop down where she won't have any damage.
Okay, so you're just gonna let her off and
Yep.
she's sort of at the ready. Okay, and then
Alright.
fly back up.
Yep.
All right. Brings us to Malika. So you see currently no living creatures there.
Okay. I am going to sneak around and try to pickpocket that doll off of Othin.
Okay.
So just straight roll.
Yep.
Okay. Sleight of hand, I would assume.
It's a sleight of hand. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That'd be 15.
Okay. So you get your hands on it, but she screams, "Hello!"
Mm-hmm.
And
So I
obviously
turn around.
his hands are on it, but you didn't quite get it off of
Does
him.
he have to roll? Oh.
No, because
Okay.
you don't have. That's not high enough to get it off of the way, because he's got it in the backpack too. So
I'm gonna spin around and try to catch his arm and push him away.
okay, roll a. I mean, I guess for technically, I mean that's like a grapple, right? So you guys would roll against each other on this.
Okay.
Ooh, let's pull strength checks.
Do I get advantage on
But yours
this?
are at advantage, and Malika, yours are at disadvantage.
A 4.
With advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 5, and it's -1.
I got 7.
Actually, what would we use?
It's strength.
It would be. Could I use athletics? Because I don't ever try to use strength. I try to use my nimbleness.
With grapple.
Oh,
I think
don't
it's
know,
just a
grapple.
straight strength check.
Grapple
Strength
is
against
just opposed
strength.
strength checks.
Yeah.
So I won with a 7.
The
Nice.
grappler makes an attack action rolling an athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. The target chooses,
Ooh.
so you do get a choice.
Oh, I'll use athletics.
Okay?
So that would be 13.
13.
Or, sorry, 12.
12. And you get a choice. So which did you
I thought
use?
athletics was tied to strength. Why's your athletics so much higher than mine?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
I-
is what
Oh, you
it
said
is.
You
acrobatics.
could pick.
You said athletics.
But
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant-
he's using acrobatics, yeah.
Oh,
And then you can choose which.
15.
Okay, so it's this awkward grapple. You're not able to push him away, but you guys are kind of
You
locked.
put me on the ground first, right?
Well, you
or
are
like
now.
just over your shoulder,
Yeah.
off the cliff.
When I spun around, you might have fucking boom.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
The captain yells, "Not the time! Not the
I'm
time!"
sorry, no, that would be 11.
Okay, so he's able to kind of fend you off.
I forgot about the disadvantage. So my
Yes.
roll was 8, so it's +3. So
Okay,
11.
so he's able to kind of push you away a little bit, but the captain's yelling, "Not the time! Not the time!"
The doll's got to go.
And then the two spiders that are left phase back in. And so who's all over there on the ground? It's the captain, it's Malika, it's Gully on the ground, Shazer, and Gideon will be climbing up on his next roll. So he could be in there too. So the first one is Othin, a 14. Is it
That's a
14?
miss.
Okay. So it like appears, tries to bite you, and then kind of smokes out again. And then the second one next to Malika, a 14.
Miss.
Okay, so it does the same thing. Tries to bite you and then kind of smokes out.
Guys, we got to get out of this room.
All right. Gideon begins his climb, but you have a rope down there now,
Correct.
right? So he gets advantage. So he makes his climb on his round. Okay. So Othin, we come to you.
I'm gonna make sure May is secured within my pack.
Okay. You had before. That's why I made the DC high.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure she wasn't jarred loose.
No.
Then I'm going to pick Gully back up, and we're going to try to make our way out of here.
So you get to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want to open the door?
Yeah. We don't really have time to be checking for traps. We just need to get out of here.
Gotta
Okay.
go.
So you swing the door open and there's just a wall behind it.
Help me!
Fight. Hello. That's the hello everyone hears. The fight was in your head.
Alright, I'm gonna put.
Well, that was kind of your round, though. I mean, you
Okay.
secured her,
Right.
opened the door.
Right.
Gully still lying on the ground unconscious. Shazer.
No, I picked Gully up.
Oh, you picked Gully
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody's up on the platform. You just watch this door open. There's nothing behind the door.
You're down here.
Did Othin tell us that?
Well, you're all standing right there. I mean, you watch.
But Shazer's not, right?
He's up there.
Oh,
He's
so he
just-
sees the
Yeah.
The door
Okay.
is a dead end.
You're up above the deep smoke work, so you can see. You all saw he opened the door and there's nothing there. Just a wall.
I'm just gonna say, hey guys, like, what should we do? We don't have a way out.
We need to fight our way out.
The captain yells, "Bird Boy, heal our other healer!"
Alright, I can't. I absolutely cannot.
Alright, so Shazer, you're kind of just waiting on direction. Alright,
Yep.
Malika, you're around.
So you said this. When we were up top, we saw that the smoke that's filling the room is coming from the braziers.
Yeah, there's several of them. There's 4 of them throughout the chamber there.
Maybe we dismantle those.
Alright. Can I shoot an Eldritch Blast at the brazier?
From where you are, how far can you shoot an Eldritch
120
Blast?
feet.
Okay, so you should be able to hit one from there, right?
So you want just an attack roll?
Yep, with disadvantage.
Fuck. Yeah.
What was
It's
it?
8.
An 8?
Yeah.
So it kind of shoots off, just misses, and vanishes into the smoke.
Would I have any indication that his misfortune maybe is from May, or that he's having any, or would he have any
He just looks drained. And there's a lot going on right now.
Maybe you shouldn't have took 2 shifts of watch.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I don't sleep.
All right, that was Malaga. So the captain sees the door and she's like, "We got to go back. We want to climb down, or we want to jump across these pillars." She
Wanna
kinda
jump across.
Well, she says, "I'm climbing down." So she starts climbing down, and she makes. Oh, she has advantage because of your rope. So she easily makes that climb back down. So the captain is now back down below. So if you could put her kind of back down this side
Yep.
there, please.
You move the captain down.
And that brings us to, and she does that. A spider phases in, misses her, and spider phases in on Othin. 16.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. And they poof back out. All right. It is Gideon's turn.
This room sucks.
He decides, he's like, I guess I'm going to climb down too, but I'd sure like to hear some ideas, guys. Like, that's not the way out.
We gotta find another exit.
We got to find a lot of stuff.
I think Malik is onto something. I think we need to destroy these.
We either gotta clear the smoke or find an exit with the smoke.
I think the smoke is tied to these spiders.
Okay, so he climbs down, disappears into the smoke. and he's down at the bottom as well. Okay, so that brings us to Othin.
Othin's gonna reach into his pack, pull out his potion of healing.
Okay.
It's the big one.
Okay.
It's the one I got. And I'm gonna force feed it to Gully.
To Gully?
Yes.
Okay.
Down Gully's gullet.
Yep.
So I'll allow that to be your bonus action. You can bonus action a potion of healing to somebody.
All right.
Somebody write that down.
$17 points.
I'm at full.
Hey, you're back.
Slap him.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. This door is a dead end. We're going back down.
All right, Gully. It's was that was your
That
bonus
was my
action.
bonus
So what do you
action.
wanna
I'm
do?
going to slide down the rope.
Okay. So roll a climb check advantage. So athletics or acrobatics, your choice with advantage.
19.
Okay. Yep. Easily done. Okay. So you're at the bottom. You don't see Gideon, who had rolled not too far in front of you, had gone down there. So he must be up ahead, or he went a different direction.
We need to stick together. Is the captain went down?
Captain went down, and
I'm gonna say rally on the captain.
Okay, she yells, "I'm moving back towards the way we came in."
Well, wait for everybody to get down, captain, so we can move together.
Okay. So Gully, what would you like to do?
Oh, great question.
You're up on top still, so you can either climb down the rope or try to jump across the platform.
He's going to climb down the rope.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
13.
So you make that. Okay, so you get to the bottom. That takes your round to get down there.
Freaking fell.
So you're down there with Othin.
Okay.
All right, and that brings us back to Shazer.
I'm gonna go down and say, Malika, wanna ride?
No, go for the brazier.
I have no way to go for that.
Throw your boomerang at it. Try to destroy it.
How am I gonna get my boomerang back?
I thought boomerangs came back.
Not when you hit something.
You have
Should
wings.
probably have more than one.
Question is he Captain Boomerang, or are you more like Sokka in the Avatar?
Right.
I'd choose Sokka. He was pretty impressive.
I mean,
He
you
was
can-
I'm
impressive.
gonna
This
throw my
Osaka.
boomerang
tune
at the
reminds me
thing.
like
Which
evil
one?
Willy Wonka.
Or go hit it with your mace.
That one. I don't feel like hitting it.
All right, so you're gonna throw your boomerang. So you got to get close enough to do it. All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
Alright, 8.
8. So you miss.
No, roll for
No.
an attack.
You
not
don't
for damage.
automatically hit.
Did I have a bonus action?
18.
You would. Yeah.
18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I just want to use my 2 sorcery points to create one more spell slot. It's
Okay.
just a bonus action.
Yeah.
5.
5 points. So it
One more.
hits it like ching. It's like this metal things, and it. I mean, you might have done some damage. You're not sure, and then the boomerang drops out of view
Alright.
into the smoke. All right. So that brings us to. Are you moving any further, or no? I'm sorry. And then that'll bring us to Malika.
I'm gonna go to it and go down and get my boomerang. I can't get all. I mean, I can get there, but I can't get probably not get all the way down. But
Okay, so you're gonna get part
Yep.
way down.
Yep.
All right. Okay, that brings us to Malika.
Alright, so I'll move down next to Othin. So I just go down the rope, right?
All right, so It'd
Do I
be
have to
with
make a
advantage,
check, or
but
is it
you
just
would- Yeah, it's
movement?
climb check, so you can use athletics or acrobatics, but you have no advantage, you have just straight roll.
Right. 16.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay. So is that my action, or do I still
That's
have
your
an
action to
action?
move to climb down, yeah.
All right. I will use my bonus action and attempt to put the manacles on Othin.
Okay.
All right. Manacles. So you want me just to roll for it?
Yep.
And what do you want me to add? Like dexterity or sleight of hand?
Well, it'd be an attack roll, really.
Right, but what should I add to it?
I would add, I mean, what's your, if you make an attack, I mean, with a melee weapon, which
That'd be
is
charisma.
well, then that's, I guess, what this would be then. I mean, it's
Ooh,
You're welcome for the assist.
22.
okay. So 22, I assume, hits, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he's manacled.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Guys, we got to get this doll away from him. I hear it speaking to him. All of his mannerisms are changing. It's got to go. So he's in manacles.
okay.
So he has to make a dexterity or a strength check. It's up to him. But he's got to beat 20.
Okay. So go ahead and do that now.
At advantage?
You do have advantage. Yeah.
Dexterity or strength?
Just, do I use acrobatics or?
It's,
What is it?
It's your choice, acrobatics or athletics.
Well, it's a dexterity check or a strength check.
Oh, so dex is what.
Dex,
it is.
okay.
Yeah.
So I got a 19.
So you do not.
You're stuck.
20. So you're stuck. Okay. So the captain, who's right there, is like, "This is not the time for this.
We're gonna die if we don't get rid of this doll, Captain.
We're gonna die if these spiders don't get taken care of."
Okay, the spiders are gonna kill me if we don't get rid of this doll.
This is not a good idea. We can deal with the doll after. Alright, and speak of the devil, here they come. Alright, so on the ground there are 1, 2, 3, 4, well, technically 5. Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Okay, Malika 13.
Nope.
Alright. Shazer 19.
Yep.
Okay, so as you're going down to retrieve, it kind of poofs like right there off the brazier and leaps out and bites you. It's 5 points of damage, but you also have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Two for two with the manacles.
13.
13. Okay, you feel like this poison got into you, but you're able to kind of like fight it off a little bit, kind of shake it off, but then the spider like poofs into the smoke. Which brings us to Gideon, who none of you see, which brings us to Othin's turn. So I guess this would be... Does he get one every turn?
Well,
or
that
how
should
does
have been
work?
on his turn that he tried to get
Okay,
out
so
of
we'll
it.
say that. So that was your action to try to break out of that. But what do you want to do?
What if I don't try to break out of it?
Oh, okay. Then what do you want to do?
Just attack.
Okay. How?
With my sword?
You're in manacles.
So you're still holding it. You did not drop it, but you're manacled.
Will that be a disadvantage then, or?
It would be. So you're trying to attack Malika.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'd be what? I mean, it'd be considered restrained at that point, right?
Yes.
Would be the actual effect.
Let me look that up.
So I think he actually can attack.
Conditions.
I mean, under restrained, I believe it's just movement speed
Restrained
0, right?
creatures.
The creature is
speed
at
equals 0.
disadvantage to attack, which means so for you it's a straight roll at that
Yeah.
point.
So then he has 0 movement speed.
Yep.
Which is funny that you can get your wrist.
And you'll have advantage against him.
Yes.
But he's got disadvantage. So
Yes, so he'd be
So I rolled an
shot.
18
For what?
for an attack.
for attack.
So, hold on. So he tried to break out.
No.
No.
No, I was giving him that roll, but I'm
Okay.
agreeing with you that
So
it
you're
was on his
attacking me?
turn. So instead of
Yeah.
trying to break out, he attacked.
I don't know why you look surprised.
So does an 18
I'm
hit?
trying to help you. Yes.
Okay, so roll damage.
11 points.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
My second attack.
Okay.
Ooh, that's probably gonna hit it. 12.
No.
All right.
I will action surge.
You're gonna wait. You action surge to fight the spider.
Mm-mm.
Remember, she told you to, and you did.
Oh, I did, didn't
You
I?
did,
When I
yes.
killed it, you're right. Yeah, I remember saying I wasn't gonna waste an
Yes.
action surge.
I swear, if you drop Malika, I'm gonna kill you.
You can't see this where you are.
You
I
have
know
no-
I
You have
can't.
no idea.
Gideon. I'm sorry, not Gideon. Goalie.
Do I see this?
Oh yeah, you're right,
Right,
there.
but I'd find out about it.
I'm going to step in front.
Between the two.
Yeah.
or-
I'm
Okay.
not trying to fight him.
I know you're not. I'm have my hands up in front of him.
I'm trying to get this doll away from him. And he won't let it go.
Okay.
And then I am
trying
going
to save his life.
This is really what we're doing right now.
I guess.
All over again.
I'm just going to put my hands up and yell, "Stop!"
Okay, so you kind of put yourself in between
Yeah.
those two. All right. Shazer, so you're over retrieving your boomerang. What do you want to do?
I grab a boomerang and then I get like I'm about here, but still flying back up. Like I'm still up.
Okay, so up above the smoke?
Yeah, I was just making sure I'm away from things so spiders aren't jumping at me.
Okay, all right, so you're flying up, flying above the smoke.
Yeah.
To destroy the
Okay.
brazier.
All right, Malika, what do you do?
Well, since his movement speed is 0, I will circle around behind him and try to remove the doll from his backpack.
Okay. All right, so I will say roll with normal, no, not disadvantage.
And so, I mean, he knows about it at this point.
Yep.
So am I just going dexterity or?
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to.
Okay. 8.
8, so you're finagling with it, you can't get it out.
Okay. He doesn't have to roll.
No.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to the captain, who's like, we are going to die here if we continue to fight each other like this.
Captain, I'm not trying to fight him. I'm trying to save his life. And all the rest of ours.
Our lives are affected by the spider. My orders are to kill the spiders. Now, you killed one. We need to kill the other ones, but we can't do it if we're not going to let our team fight. That's my order. I want to fight. And she's waiting, and she's going to hold her action, and the spiders are going to show up. Alright, so that is... Now, if it's attacking somebody who's restrained, that gets advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. 15, Othan.
Miss.
Somehow misses a guy who's just standing in manacles. Alright.
Same way I couldn't
I-
pull a doll out of a guy who's standing there in manacles.
He did secure it in the backpack fairly well. He's probably moving around. His feet aren't restrained.
He has 0 movement.
I struggle with that though when it's his wrists. It's not his ankles. Alright.
I mean, you let him almost kill me with his wrist bound.
Misses the captain,
I'm
but
almost dead.
she held her action, so she does get an attack. And she hits. Alright, so before it phases back out, she does do some damage to it. There's still 2 left though. Alright, and that brings us to Gideon, who finally you hear him yell from the other side, "We got to get out of this room."
Where is he?
You hear a voice from way across the way. "We got to
Where
get
we
out of
started.
here." Yes.
Smash the brazier.
No, we got to get out of here. The unicorn's not in this room. That's what I'm telling you. I've been looking. So that's his round. Othin.
I can't do anything.
You can try to break the manacles. You can.
Um,
Your feet are not shackled. So
Do you have a lockpick?
Yeah.
Weren't you assisting with that earlier?
Yeah.
So you have that option as well.
Right,
But
but
then
I'm
you have
not
to
putting
drop
my
your
swords down to
swords.
get it out.
yeah.
So you got strength or dexterity, and then if you
I
have a
guess I'll just
lockpick,
try to break it.
Okay. So again, you have advantage.
19 again.
19 again. So like they are like given but not quite. Like
You can unlock these.
I can.
If I break them, it'll be far worse for you.
If we don't
Gully.
get rid of that doll, it's going to be far worse for all of us.
Gully, what do you do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't. That's what I'm worried about.
I feel great.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at you and say, run. At this point, Gully is going to. He's blind down here.
These manacles, like I'm just shackled. We're not shackled together.
Correct.
Right? Okay. So I can run.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
you
You
can
have 0
run.
movement speed.
No, does that what
That's the restrained effect.
But the manacles don't restrain his feet. They restrain his wrists.
Okay, so then what effect do they have? Because he almost killed me with them on.
Well,
So
he's
obviously he can
badass.
still attack.
He fights with disadvantage.
And he has disadvantage on dex saves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's
that's-
not restrained completely. His hands are restrained, is basically. So his hands don't move normally, so therefore he has disadvantage on attacks or disadvantage on dex saving throws. Alright, so Gully, what are you doing?
So then my saving throw to get out, would that be a disadvantage? Or is that just a check?
That's just a check.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of pull at his arm and try to start running. Like,
Okay.
let's go.
Alright. So how far can you run?
25.
Do you let him pull you along?
Mhm.
Okay, so then you guys move 25 feet. Alright, so please move them 25 feet back towards the way you came in.
If you want to grab Gideon too while you're.
Gideon's all the way across. Alright, that brings us to Shazer. You're flying above it. You hear people talking, but you're up above it all, so you can't see what's going on.
I'm just gonna fly back to where we started.
Okay, so well, you can move how far? 50 feet?
Yep.
So go 50. Alright, Malika, what do you want to do?
I want to go for the doll.
Okay, alright. You can easily move within distance again because he only moved 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll.
16.
Okay, 16. So you're able to kind of wrest it free from the backpack.
Okay. So I have it now?
Yep.
I want to move to the brazier.
Okay.
So whatever movement I have left, I'm headed towards the brazier with the doll.
So you move 25 feet. So what's left after 25?
5.
Okay, so move.
So I'd go here.
Yep. Alright. Alright, so that ends your turn. So the captain is. Can you hold an attack and move?
Yeah,
We've
you
had
can
this
move-
discussion lots of times.
You can do your movement first and then hold your action, yes.
Okay, so then move her.
But
30
you
feet.
can't hold movement and action.
Yeah,
but you
move
can-
her 30 feet and then she's gonna
Yep.
hold her.
You can do
action.
that.
Move her back towards the entrance.
Here?
30 feet. Back towards the way, yeah.
The
Yep.
initial.
Yep. And then she's gonna hold her action. Alright. And
That's what makes sense to me too.
here comes the
You're holding
spider.
an action, not a whole
Mhm.
turn.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say if you're gonna, I want to hold my action to double move, then you would be able to move, obviously, because that's what you're
Malika
triggering, but-
Yes.
peers in 13.
No.
Misses. Okay, and then smokes back out. And then the other one is, that is the captain, a 15, which does not hit. Okay. So, but she held her action, so. Alright. She drops one of them.
Nice.
Alright. That brings us to Gideon, who yells, "Are you guys coming or not? I'm waiting by this door."
Oh, is he up here then?
He's up
Yeah.
top, yeah. He's no dummy. Oath, and that brings us to you.
He's 5 feet from me.
Yes.
I want the doll back. I'm gonna go for the doll.
Okay. So you're gonna try to snatch it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's gonna be a sleight of hand check. But you're trying to, wait a minute, you're trying to take it, he knows you're trying to get it.
Yeah.
So I would
It would
say
still be a sleight of hand. It's
it
just
would be
you're
your
not trying-
sleight of hand, but he gets to make a strength check again. He gets to check against it to try to keep it from you.
Is he disadvantaged to the manacles?
He is at disadvantage, which means you're at advantage. I'm sorry, you're at equal.
All right.
And
Yours,
I'm at disadvantage.
you're still
to
disadvantaged.
Everything,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Awesome.
So
All
yours,
right.
yours is a straight roll though.
Okay,
You're
I rolled both. Do you want me to roll again, or do you want me to take one or the other?
Huh? Just roll
Roll
one
again.
individual.
15
Yeah,
plus.
I got 2. So
All right.
So you're
22.
able to wrest the doll back, but you're manacled.
So I took my 5 feet of movement.
So you've dropped your swords.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I'm going to. I don't know what I do here.
Would you still have the extra strength if you didn't have the doll in his possession?
Doesn't need the doll in his possession. But he does not have his swords right now. Those are on the ground.
All right. Well, then I'll go 5 feet, 5 feet back to get my swords.
Okay, so wait, how are you gonna do this? Because you're holding the doll in your manacled hands like this.
Right.
And now you're also gonna try to go down and pick your swords up. So how do you want to do this? Right? You know, like
Right.
not an easy. Not
Can I
an
use
easy
my
thing
bonus action to secure the doll
to secure it? How?
in my belt?
It's gonna be very difficult. I mean, imagine trying to do this
Right.
while you're manacled. Not easy. I don't think you can secure it.
Okay. Can I just hold the doll in between my forearms and then grab the swords?
Yes, but that's gonna take your whole rest of your turn to do that.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to.
So I'll have
balance
no
and
movement
everything.
left?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Jesus. So he's got this doll rest. He's got his swords. Come on. You want a piece of me?
I don't.
Okay, so that's Othin's round. Gully, what do
I
you
got
do?
2 little toothpicks I'm holding
So these
out.
two are still fighting over a doll?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, use him. I'm gonna need you to carry him. I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Alright.
Why can't a guy just have a doll?
10,
Why can't you just fucking leave me
16,
alone?
17. How
I
many
didn't do
hit points
anything
do you
to
have?
you guys.
How many hit points do
I
you
got
have?
18.
I rolled 18, so you are asleep.
Okay. So he drops to the ground.
I just fucking gave you my healing potion.
You can't talk, you're asleep.
God damn
trying to say, we're trying to get out of here.
Okay, so that was Goalie's round. Shazer, you're above all this, so what are you doing?
Above all this.
You don't see
So,
any of this.
Literally, metaphorically.
Yes. A little bit of both. You hear some of this.
I'm just gonna.
You're like, must be one hell of a battle going on down there with those spiders.
I'll move that the rest of the way. He's falling off.
The spiders are just watching us at this point.
You didn't know what else to do.
Austin.
Yeah.
Fucking
You moved
leave
that
me
over there.
alone.
I made it
I can't
not
talk,
all
I'm
the way,
sleeping.
but like right at the edge. Yep.
All right, so that's Shazer. So Malika, what do you do?
I walk over the sleeping Othin and take the doll back,
Okay.
and then head towards the brazier again.
Okay.
So the spell does end. If you take any damage, someone uses an action to shake or slap you awake.
Okay.
So,
So you just grab the doll,
grab the
walk
doll.
over to the brazier.
Yep.
That does.
So did I make it to the brazier?
Yeah.
Can I throw the doll in the brazier?
Yeah.
Okay, doll in the brazier.
Okay. Roll an attack roll. I mean, roll a 10 or higher.
10.
Okay. Did into the smoke.
Okay.
In your mind, you're asleep, but in your sleep altered state, you hear a voice that says, "We'll be a get together soon," and it kind of calms you to sleep. All right.
If I have any movement left, then I'll just move towards Gideon, where Gideon's yelling from.
Okay. The captain would
I'm
like.
sorry. No, I gotta go back over to Othin.
Yes. 'Cause he's
Yeah, I
laying
gotta
on
carry
the
him
ground.
out of here.
All
Yep.
right, so you're gonna go back that way. All right, so the captain, she keeps moving 30 feet, holds her action, so we can move her another 30 feet, please. And then the spider is going to smoke into at 17, Malika.
Yes.
Miss. Whew. Okay, so it like smokes in, tries to bite you, smokes back out. All right. Gideon is like, still waiting. You guys are really taking your time.
Well, he can see me. But
Yeah, he can see you. He's
Yep.
like, where is everybody? Othin. You're asleep. Never mind. All right. Gully.
I mean, I guess I can attempt to pick him up. I'm gonna try.
How much?
I have a
pretty-
strength of 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll a
yeah.
strength check.
Oh, 17.
Wow. So you kind of, and you're really hard to move with him, but you can. Shazer, you're around.
Will you like half move in or something?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
finish.
you're gonna be,
go
yeah,
go right by
halfway.
the door and go down to him.
Make
Like
it about 10 feet.
I'm
So
just
you're
gonna-
down there now with.
I'm not on the ground. No.
You're still flying
Yep.
up a little bit. Okay. All right.
Flying up, so
Malika,
the
what do
spiders
you
attack
do?
me.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just take the dash action. Just
Just your
you know,
full
we're gonna haul butt to the door.
full 60 feet.
Now that he's got Othin, I know we're good to go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about his swords?
Or his sword's on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll pick him up.
Okay.
So I'll secure his swords and I'll
All right. So move yourself 60 feet.
head as
then.
far as I can get to the door.
Okay. The captain is going to move the rest of the way. And
I picked up your swords.
spider phases in, misses. She held her action. She hits.
Not that you know that.
Alright, she kills off the last spider, and since that now eliminates the threat in the room, you all eventually make your way back through the door, back out the door you originally came in, and that is where we are going to take our break for the evening. We got through one room, so well done. Welcome back. Hope you're all still with us. We just had a very short room we went through where the group spent a couple of minutes in that room with the smoke there. If you missed it, it might have taken 2 hours, but anyway, they have carried a sleeping Othan out. How long does that last?
Good question. Forever. 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, so that would be I would say even though you were hauling, 6 seconds is a round, I believe. Is that correct? So you would have had enough time to get him out of the room, back into the hallway, and you kind of wake up.
So can I take the shackles off him before he wakes up?
Yes.
Okay. So I have those back
Yeah,
around.
leave those on.
I don't want him to break them.
Okay, so you wake
I
up.
like my manacles.
You are,
They're handy.
you're kind of sitting there. You're in the hallway. You can hear everybody talking. The unicorn was not in there. We're going to have to figure out which room it's in.
There are 4 doors, correct, in this corridor?
There are.
And there's another door we skipped when we went through, the one that had the voice behind it,
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
to the east in that other hallway.
Do I have my swords?
Did you give him back his swords?
I hand them to him. Sorry, man. I didn't want to restrain you.
Othan doesn't say anything.
The captain says, look, what's done is done. This is behind us. We've got to figure out what we're going to do. We can't afford any more rooms like that. We've got to find this unicorn.
Captain, what exactly happened?
What do you mean, what exactly happened?
I wasn't there.
Our group fought each other. That's what happened.
I got the dowel from Othan, and I destroyed it.
The thought in your head, though, tells you otherwise. So,
All right.
where
Go
do
back
you
down the
wanna go?
hallway.
Can
and
I
go.
respond in my head? Like,
Yeah.
hopefully soon.
Okay.
So we want door on the right or door on the left?
So there's 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Yep. So I guess you could look at it as one. Okay, so now you'd be opposite now, right?
Correct.
Because you're looking the other way.
So as we're going back down the hallway, I'll open the first door on the left, which would have been the second door on the right.
Yep. Okay. All right. It blew my mind, but I got it.
Yep.
Okay.
First door on the left, pop it open.
All right. Can you move the minis off? Because this is the only other map that I had that I need to bring up for you.
Oh, I opened a map door.
You did.
Great.
First 2 doors you opened tonight, map doors. Okay.
Oh, the yellow brick road.
All right. So you would be coming in off the side there.
Over
you know,
here?
where the yellow path is there.
All right.
This room has a winding path of bright yellow tiles that lead from the door to the northern one. The walls have all been decorated with intensely detailed murals depicting these funeral rituals, as well as there's a dozen mages all holding the holy symbol of Mastara hiding in the background. Inscribed on the western walls are the words, "Get through."
Get through.
What do you want to do?
So there's statues of mages?
No, they're decorated with murals. They're drawings on
Okay.
the wall.
And on what wall does it say get through?
On the western wall, which would be the wall you just walked in on.
Over here.
Yeah.
And so we can see this path.
Yeah, there's yellow tiles. And then the rest of the tiles are like a bluish gray.
Okay, so that's not a wall.
No.
Is okay.
No,
I thought it was a
you
corridor.
could step off the yellow
Okay.
tiles.
Okay. I thought it was a corridor.
Nope.
And I'll
I
go
was like, where are there
forward.
bones in the
Go forward on the yellow path.
So you're gonna just stay on the
What
back.
does it look like it's made out of?
The yellow tiles?
Yeah. Oh, like clay tiles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you staying on the yellow then?
Yes.
Okay. Just you, or who else is going in?
I'll file
I'll
in.
go.
I'm going with, but I'm.
I'll walk right
10
behind
I'm like 10 feet
Malika.
Right behind Malik.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The captain is going to walk side by side with you. All right. So we have
Said
Malika,
how I'm the bad guy.
we have Othin, we have the captain. Who else?
Shazer,
Shazer,
and then me
Gideon,
and Gideon.
Gideon and Gully are bringing up the rear. Okay. All right. So as you're walking along, Shazer, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
11.
11. A voice in your head says, check the corner of the room with your feet. And you're like, I should go check the corner of the room
Alright.
with my feet. And you drop down from flying. You all kind of see this. He lands on the yellow tiles. And he starts walking to the corner of the room. So if you could start moving him off the
You got it.
tiles over that way.
What is he doing?
Oh.
Does he say anything or
Nope.
no?
Okay, as he starts walking towards that, does anybody do anything?
Watching intently.
Okay.
Shazer, what are you doing? Stay on the path.
Roll an additional wisdom saving throw before you step off the path, since he said that.
6.
Okay. So you just turn to Malika and say, check in the corner.
That's 8, by the way.
Yep.
Say everything. He said check in the corner.
That's what he says. Yep.
Alright. Just keep an eye on him.
Okay. So he walks off, and as he gets to the corner, he's standing there, and two of the mages in the murals just kind of come out of the wall right there, right where he's standing.
There you go.
Oh no.
Oh, sweet. Oh, where?
So
Right next to you.
you're standing in the corner, and they come out of the wall right there where they were painted on the wall. It looks like the painting just came to life, and they come out and they attack. So
Sweet.
a 19 and a 12.
19 hits.
19 hits. Okay. All right. You take 10 points of necrotic damage
Woof.
as these creatures just like spiritually claw at him.
Great.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Am I still at disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
And you don't have your advantage
Nope.
anymore.
Nope.
All right. So 25 to 20.
That's the first for me.
All right. So
Almost
Gideon
always.
at 21. All right. 15 to 20. Okay.
Oh no.
So 10 to 15.
11.
10.
So the captain at 14. Who was 11?
Malika. Shazer at 10.
And Othin and Golimut?
9.
6.
9 and 6. All right. So,
Fours.
I'm gonna stop rolling into that thing.
all right. Gideon sees
19.
that. He fires his sling. He's pretty good with his little sling. That's a 16 and it hits. Okay, so he does. All right. Okay, so he hits one with a sling, which it definitely looks like it did hit. And that brings us to those two. They attack Shazer again, who's just standing on the ground. 22 and a 6.
22 hits.
Okay. Alright, so 9 points of
dead.
necrotic damage.
You're down.
I'm down.
So you drop to the ground.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So it's the captain, and how far away is that?
Well,
How far away
I
is
mean,
she?
where you moved him to?
Yeah.
That's far.
Like how far?
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90 feet away from us.
Wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
she's gonna use her full movement to get within, like she's gonna dash as well, so she'll get her within 30 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, how far into the room were we before he took off? Like almost immediately, or?
He walked to the edge of that and then kept walking. Moved
Yeah.
Gideon 30 feet closer to.
I mean, I would have been up here because I moved first, right?
Yes.
And then
Gideon would be towards the edge of the path because he used his
Is that him?
sling. Yeah, he'd be up by the captain, close to, because he was already in the room then.
so
Okay.
these two would be just right in there.
So then
Okay.
that brings us to Malika.
Boy.
So, I was next to the captain. How did Malika end up so far?
I was the first one.
He
in
was the
room.
first one. And you guys would also be closer. You're further in the room when he
Okay.
finally, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we
So
went
the
in, I said
captain's
I
actually
started
going to
moving
be
down the
closer.
path.
Yeah.
Move the captain another 20 feet closer.
Oh, so then can he stabilize? Or can she stabilize him then?
Yes, that's
For her
what she
turn?
will try to do then, yes. She's rolling a medicine. Okay, so yes, you are stable. Okay, so then it's Malika's turn.
Okay.
So the captain didn't have to double move to get there?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis. And then I'll move right up here onto the other side of the captain and Shazer.
Okay,
So that's it.
all right. And then Shazer does not have to make a death save, correct?
Correct.
All right, so then that brings us to Othin.
I'm going to move up a full movement, which will keep me on the gold tiles. And I'm going to just hold to see if anything else comes out of
Okay.
off of the walls or the tiles.
All right. So that brings us to Gully.
I'm going to move up next to Gideon, and then I am going to cast Sacred Flame at the one on the left.
Okay.
So that's a Dexterity saving throw.
It failed that.
Okay, so 1d8 Radiant for 4.
And you did the one, that's the same one that was hit with the sling. So how much? I'm sorry.
4
Okay.
points of Radiant,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right, which brings us back to Gideon, who's just gonna sling away again. That time he does not hit. That brings us to the specters are going to attack. Well, who do we have to choose from? Shazer's down, so we have the captain
Me
and
and the
Malika.
captain.
All right, so one on each of you. Okay, so captain and Malika. 18 Malika.
Hits.
It does hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And then he takes 5 frost damage.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
Because
right.
of my Armor of Agathis.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so then that brings us to the captain. She's gonna swing away. Ooh.
Okay, so These move, so the figures
Those
moved up. The
should be
mages-
now close. One on Malika, one on the captain.
Okay.
Shazer
You wanna
should be
move
down.
those up? Shazer?
So if you could tip over Shazer and then move those two,
Okay.
yeah. All right, so she drops the one on her.
Nice.
If I didn't have armor of Agathis, that would have put me down.
Really? Wow.
Alton damn near murdered me.
All right, so then Malika, that's your round now. So she dropped the one she was fighting, so there's now just the one left.
Alright. I'll go Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
$22.
22 hits.
What the heck?
Where'd that D10 go? 7.
Okay. And you move or stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
All right. Can you drop the one to next to the captain? That one is also down now. She dropped that one. Yep. All right.
So, Shazer okay now?
He's lying there unconscious, but he's stable.
Alright, then I'll just shift over
Okay. All right.
between.
So,
creature
Othin, what do you do?
I'm going to continue to hold.
Okay. Just looking for whatever might show up. Okay. Gully.
I'm going to do Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
So Dex save
Fails again.
1 point.
1 point.
I think it's just a cantrip.
Rolls a natural 1 and you do 1 point. All right. All right. So that did you move it all or no?
No, I'm staying right where I'm
Okay.
at on
Brings
this
us to
path.
Gideon, who is gonna wave his mighty sling. He misses. So this dual creature is going to attack Malika. 15.
Nope.
Misses. Okay. Which then brings us to the captain. So she's gonna step up. She does hit. She does not kill it, but wounds it.
Seems like so many damage dice.
For hers,
Yeah.
hers is 2d6.
Oh,
Um,
sounds like more than that.
That brings us to Malika.
I'll go Eldritch Blast again.
Okay. Now, with the captain engaged, you get advantage on that.
Yeah, I got 24.
No. Okay.
I'll roll again to see
That
if I get
hits.
see if I get a nat 20. I did not. So
Okay.
ooh, that is what's my plus on that? 11.
All right. So you drop that one as well.
Okay.
All right.
And then I would the threats are neutralized.
It's
Ricky,
on a
you bought
stand.
it.
Just hand it to me. I will pass it down.
I would head back to the path.
Okay. We'll deal with it later. It just goes on a stand.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys all go back. Who's dealing with Shazer?
I got nothing.
I have nothing. I mean, I can pull him around, drag him around.
Okay.
Do we need to take a rest?
I think we're gonna
I
have
know
to.
this sucks, but I'm tapped out.
I think we're gonna have to pop a short rest right here.
I'm already resting, so.
Are you dragging him back onto the trail?
Yeah.
or what are you
Yeah.
doing? Okay.
Yeah, we'll drag him on the yellow brick road, and
But you guys are just gonna try to sleep right on the yellow path, or what?
I think we're gonna have to.
Okay.
We don't have anything to heal him. He's, stabilized, but he can't go anywhere.
Okay. So
I
what-
would have to do a full rest to get spells back.
So you'd have to basically choose to sleep here tonight. Would you want to do that?
Not especially.
Sure.
But,
I don't think we have a choice.
alright.
Up to you. Captain says I'll put it up for a vote. I don't really like the idea of moving on without one of the party members.
Right.
but I also know the longer we're here, the more problems we seem to be facing.
Well, if somebody farts near me, I'm dead.
So we need a rest. Do we rest here, or do we go back out into the hallway?
It's your call, Captain.
Go back to the hallway.
Let's put it to a vote. Hallway. Shazer doesn't get a vote.
Hallway.
Hallway. Unanimous.
That sounds like we're gonna go back out to the hallway. So you guys go back out to the hallway. And once you get out to the hallway, you're just gonna try to set up a shop here. And how do you want watches to go?
I'll take a watch.
Okay, so you're gonna take first watch. Okay, so the captain's gonna take first watch with you. Okay. Who's got second watch?
I'll do same as before.
So you're gonna do second and third. Anybody gonna be with him?
I'll do my trance.
I'll just have to sleep.
Okay. So during first watch, the captain asks you if you're okay.
What do you mean, okay, Captain? The fact that in the middle of combat, I was manacled and put to sleep.
Although I wouldn't agree with what was done, I struggle with what was happening with this doll. Let's face it, a
What?
talking doll is not normal.
No. I mean, what is normal?
Well,
Look around us.
we could be dealing with things that none of us understand. Are you sure you want something taking control of you? Because it certainly seemed like you were under control.
I don't know that I was under control.
I have my concerns.
I made my choices.
I'm not sure we should have done what was done during combat, but
Well, I mean, it definitely puts things into a different perspective for myself. I'm not here because I have to be. I'm here because I chose to be. I don't owe tax for anybody.
true. But while you're a member of the guard, I need you to be part of the guard.
I'll be part of the guard. Just as I mean, I don't understand the threat I was posing. Malika kept saying he was saving my life and our lives. But while I was in possession of the doll, I managed to carry Gully across the room, up the cliff, out the door, feed him a potion, bring him back. And what do I get in return?
It was the concern of what lived inside the doll.
Of like nobody cared but Malika.
We all had our concerns.
Okay.
Is all I'm saying is I need you to be focused. We can get into this more when we get out of this place, but
I'm focused.
my concern is everything we have found in this godforsaken place has been evil. I don't even know what's so important about this damn unicorn, but it better be important. Because I don't like the idea of anything we found in this place. And I'm starting to see why no one comes in here.
Roger that, Captain.
So, your watch goes by uneventful. Who were the two people on second watch?
Me.
Who else? Anybody else on second watch?
I think it's just me.
I'll put Giddy in there. She says nobody on their own on watch. So that was interesting.
It was just was getting more and more concerned by the minute. I mean, number one, it was looking at me really menacingly. So I don't think that I don't think it much cared for the rest of the group outside of Othin. And every time I turned around, I heard it whispering to him more and more. Felt like either we were going to lose him or it was going to hurt us.
A mystical doll. I bet the university would have loved to have gotten their hands on that. Interesting.
The question is, were we then alive long enough to get it to the university?
That's a good question.
I know he's mad, but I care about him, and I did what I thought was right. I'm not going to apologize for that.
I think if we all survive long enough to get out of this place, we should talk through this together. But yeah, that was a creepy doll.
It was.
So your watch goes by uneventful as well. Who's on third watch?
Me.
And who else? Somebody else.
I can.
All right.
Yep.
So Malik and Gully. Anything you guys talk
I got
about?
my
on
8 hours, so I'm good.
Third watch.
Chloe, I appreciate your help with Othan. That really wasn't just about me. I think it was about all of us and him. So I think we did what we needed to do to protect him and the rest of us, but him at the minimum.
It seemed like it would have to be dealt with eventually,
Yeah, I agree.
and this seemed to be the most peaceful resolve.
I agree. It was quick thinking. I was thinking on your feet there to put him to sleep, so nobody else got hurt any further. And
I just hope that he can move past that and try to see where we're coming from.
I hope so too.
All right. You make it through all 3 watches uneventful. You wake up. A long rest has been had.
Sweet.
Shazer is back in the land of the breathing and living. You go back into the room that you started in with the yellow brick road.
Yep.
Okay. All
Should
right.
we like peek our head in the other doors? Is there like?
Hmm?
I mean, what if it's just sitting in the middle of this on the floor?
I think-
this unicorn.
Yeah.
All the doors are somewhat next to each other, correct?
Just hit
They're all in
long
that
rest.
same
Pretty close.
hallway.
Just
Yeah.
hit long rest.
It'll make you confirm it though.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
I don't know.
That resets
Just
everything
to
for you.
kind of peek in and see.
Does it also show 16 squares and say click all the motorcycles, make sure you're not a robot?
No.
No? Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, we can check it out.
So you just want to start opening doors?
Check them first, but I'll just
When you say check them, what do you mean?
open the door and kind of
Jiggle the handle.
see what's in.
Okay, so who's jiggling which handle?
I'm just not jiggling the
Maybe
handle.
I started
I'll
something
take it.
silly here.
I mean, I opened the first door. I'll open that one too.
Which one?
So it would be the second door on the left.
So
Which would be the first door on the right.
Same side.
Yep.
Okay.
First door on the right when we were initially entering.
Here, I'll just flip my map upside down. Then we're
There we go. So yeah, second door on the left.
all right. Second door on the left. Okay. So when you open that door,
It's a broom closet.
okay.
A wall of fire emits from the door.
So you hear a voice as you open this door
Okay.
that says, "Take only what you can truly afford." And when you open the door, you see the room is filled to the brim with coins of all types. I mean, if you had to guess, there's probably thousands of gold pieces in that room, but you just kind of quick glanced into it. So, do you shut it? You leave it open?
What does it say?
I would say,
Take
guys,
only what you can
Take
afford.
only what you can afford. You all heard that.
I'd say, guys, the room's full of treasure. And I don't know if you heard that or not, but it said take only what you can truly afford.
I think I can afford it all.
I think I'm gonna walk in the room. I'm gonna grab 15 gold pieces, put them in my pouch, and then try to walk out.
So he's the only one that walks in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm grabbing 25.
So
So
you
you're
go.
walking in.
Yep, walking into.
Then you're going in. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems too good to be true.
Seems foolish.
And
Seems
you,
I can
and then you
fight.
both walk out. You leave the door open. You shut the door. What do you do?
Should we shut the
I'll
door?
shut the door
Oh boy.
behind us.
Let's open the other door.
Okay.
I
So you
guess.
close the door, and you took 15, and
I
how
took
much
15.
did you take?
25.
25.
Uh-oh.
You don't feel anything different, but you feel good. Feel good about yourself. Like that's the only thing I can explain it to you.
Do I
Just-
add the 15 gold to my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's all I can tell you right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Got some 30 gold, both of us.
All right.
Give me some.
Oh, we should.
Me neither.
So the door shuts behind you and you hear click, like it locked.
Okay.
When they came back out of the hallway or when they went inside?
When they came back out.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounded like it locked. I grabbed 15 gold from in there. I had 15 gold to my name. It said, take what you can truly afford. I took 15.
I took 25 just because I felt like it.
So far, the voices have been pretty literal in here.
Okay.
You took what?
25.
And you had what?
5.
All right.
Shazer.
Now what?
Guess
Door
we'll go
across?
directly across at that point, right?
You're gonna go directly across to the next one.
Yep.
Who's opening that door?
Me.
You again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love doors.
So the walls of this chamber are lined with red clay bricks. At the far end is a 40-foot deep circular pit that looks like it's about 8 feet in diameter. The room is extremely hot and humid and smells of ash, and there's like a red glow coming out of the pit.
Hard pass.
There's a red glow coming out of the pit.
A red smoke,
Glow.
red glow.
Like something could be burning down there.
Right.
Well, this is the last door, right?
There's still one more
One more.
door, and then there's the room that you went in that had a door that you didn't
We'll
continue.
check the other one. The other one that we haven't checked. Shut the door on this one for now.
Okay. And you're gonna open the other one there?
Yep.
Alright, so that would be, oh, that's that way over there. Okay. Rows of workbenches line this room covered in, like, looks like just experiments, parts, scorch marks dot the scene. The stench of fire and acid assails the senses. There's beakers, vials, buckets of unidentified goo can be seen around the area, as well as it almost looks like fake arms, legs, like strewn around the ground.
Go back to the yellow brick road.
So you close that door, or you leave it open?
Yeah, we're gonna go close the door. Go back to the yellow path room.
Okay.
At least we have an idea what's behind the other doors.
Yep. If we do have to go back, we know.
All right. So you come back to the yellow brick road.
I'm gonna sprint down the road.
Okay.
So we'll go 60 feet.
Malika, need
Yep.
a wisdom saving throw.
Just gonna haul balls. Okay. 13.
13. Okay, so you hear a voice, but you kind of like it's asking you to go to the corner of the room, but you're like, why? Why would I want to do that? So you kind of question it.
I'm looking around for the dowel.
So you just continue.
Yep. Full movement.
You don't listen to it. You stay on the
Nope.
path.
Nope.
Okay. So you eventually you wind all the way around the
I
path.
watched what happened when Shazer walked off the path.
Fair. Eventually you wind all the way around the path. You get to the doorway there.
All of us?
Yeah.
Or just me?
No, all of you.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
What was it?
You just had to say that, didn't you?
Whoops. Can't get any worse. What are all the things you're not supposed to say?
If we go back, anyone want to take a lock so I can get more gold?
We almost
think you
died.
got lucky.
Maybe.
All right. So you all get to the door.
Yep.
What do you do at the door?
Only one way to find out, right?
I'm gonna fling it open.
Okay, so you open this door, and all the surfaces in this chamber appear to be made of it's like a singular mirror that just circles the whole wall. Okay, it's like shaped to become the walls, the floors, the ceilings. Standing in the middle of the room is a 3-foot tall statue of a unicorn. and the entire room is just a mirror. So it's.
I want to look at the mirror and hold my hand up in the air.
So are you going into the room, or what are you doing?
I'll step in the room.
Okay, so you go into that room. So
I hope there's not a beholder in here.
There's a beholder. We're done.
Yeah, that's TPK.
Like,
Just slowly close the door and leave.
so you
Just-
walk
We're
into
not
the
getting
room.
unicorn.
Does anybody walk in with him?
Nah.
You
I'll just
go
file
in.
in, yeah.
You file in. I guess
I'll
Gideon,
walk
the
in.
captain, Oath, and you. So everybody files into the room. Okay. So you're all into the
We're
room.
going down. We're going down.
I mean,
together.
you're in this great big mirror. I mean, and it looks like it's all one piece. Like the floor, the walls, the ceiling. Like you don't see a line connecting it anywhere. It's
So
all
is it-
one mirror.
This
Is
is
it like
quite
a
impressive.
sphere?
Huh?
Is it a sphere?
A little bit, yeah. You can't see any edges anywhere. It's like it's all one piece of glass.
Did the door close behind us?
Yes.
Great.
But it doesn't sound like it locked or anything. It just kind
But it
of,
closed on its own?
yeah. Like it's a door where you have to hold it open or it will automatically close.
I want to wave my hand,
Okay?
see what, does my reflection in the mirror match it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the unicorn like facing the door, facing away from the door, certain direction,
It's probably
Like
her
the
It's
tail.
facing you.
facing us? Okay.
Yes.
You said it was 3 feet?
How close do you want to get towards it? It's a 3 foot tall statue.
Well, now that you ask, not at all.
Taller than me.
Did we know that?
No.
You did not know that it was this big.
Right. I think
And
so.
she's like, there it is.
Captain is huge. It's
That's
bigger
what
than,
we-
it's bigger than Othan.
Well, that's a damn statue. It's a unicorn. It's a statue. We need to get the hell out of here.
I feel like
Gully
this
will
is
walk
too
towards
easy.
that.
Okay. As you walk towards it, you hear everything you see is mine.
Except for me.
I'm not yours.
Hmm.
I agree, Othan. It's too easy.
You said it's on a pedestal.
No.
It's just standing.
It's just 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Can anybody cast enlarge reduce?
We're second level, so no.
Truth.
It's a
I
fair.
figure what level spell that is.
Yeah, we almost got TPK'd by spiders.
Or each other.
Or each other, yeah. I barely made it off the rug.
It's because you're
You
not
know what?
funny.
Gully is not funny, no.
I'm going to.
Captain's like, what are we waiting for? Like, do we do this? Anybody want to help me? I'll carry it.
So from the position that I'm at,
Is it heavy?
I'm going to look at the mirror, and wherever the unicorn statue is in the mirror, I'm going to throw an Eldritch Blast.
At the reflection?
Yes, into the mirror
Okay.
where the unicorn is.
All right.
It all breaks.
Stack
can't
roll?
wipe.
Yep.
Okay. I can't see it. 15.
Okay. So this Eldritch blast, this big blast of energy, hits the mirror, and it's just like the mirror like absorbs it. Just,
Good thing I didn't throw the spear.
and it's like, I mean, it's like you didn't even touch it. The mirror's pristine.
Alright. I'm going to walk up to it and put my hand on it.
The mirror or
Yeah,
the statue?
the mirror.
So you like where in the room? Just anywhere?
Just wherever my reflection is. I'm going to walk up and put my hand up against
Okay.
my own
It's
hands.
just you touching the mirror.
Okay. It doesn't go in like the blast did.
Nope. No, the blast hit it and then just like was absorbed
Mhm.
into it.
Gully is going to go to the statue and see
Yeah.
try to see how heavy it is.
Okay, so
He's definitely going to put his hands on it.
I mean it's got some weight to it. I mean it's it's
But
a
I can move
3 foot
it.
stone statue, but you can kind of it's bigger than you, right?
Yeah.
So you can kind of tug it along, yeah. captain's over with you, and she's like, I think 2 of us could carry this thing. She's like, I'm willing to carry it like as well, but you started to kind of push along. She's dragging. She's like, we can't break this damn thing.
Gonna have to be you and the bird.
The captain and the bird. What do you think, bird boy? We carry this?
Sure. I mean, last time I didn't fly, I kind of got down, but whatever.
Well, you're all protection then. We'll carry the.
Absolutely.
Yep.
As long as I feel protected, then I should be good.
Okay.
We got you back.
So you and her pick it up. You start walking back towards the door. I mean, it's weird because as you're walking towards the door, I mean, there's this giant reflection. You can see yourself carrying it. And right as you get through the doorway, you don't have it anymore. And it's back in the middle of the room. She's like, well,
Can I open the door?
yeah.
Ah, it's a riddle.
She's like, well, that's not good. How do we get this unicorn out of here?
What did it say on the wall? Breakthrough? On the wall in the yellow brick road room, didn't it say breakthrough?
Get through.
Get through.
Does a crowbar come in a thieves tools? Or is that separate? I don't know. Oh, let me look that up.
Comes
Thieves'
in,
tools
comes
is
in
more
an-
like picks. Yeah, that's.
comes in an adventurer's pack. I have a crowbar. Do I use it?
So yeah, I got one.
Shazer,
too.
you and
I
Malika,
wanna
by the way,
prop
you
the-
both still feel blessed, by the way.
I want to prop the door open.
Nice.
You felt blessed ever since you left that room with the gold. Like, that's the only way I can explain it.
I'm gonna use a crowbar to prop this door open.
Okay.
We'll try it again.
So, same 2 people? Okay. So you guys are walking along and you walk out the door and it's back in the middle again.
Maybe if we all try to carry it? I don't know.
Throw the statue into the mirror.
Well, we can't break the damn thing.
Okay.
We need the statue. Literally, you can break everything else in here. Don't break the statue. We need to get this thing back.
Gully is going to try to talk to the room. Hello? Are you there?
Everything you see here is mine.
Can we trade you?
Everything you see here is mine.
Doesn't have a lot to say. Can we have it?
Everything you see here is mine.
Well, I heard it was taken.
Bring the statue to the mirror. Try to push it through the mirror.
Okay, so the captain starts pulling at you, helping
Yep.
her. Okay, you guys just start pushing up against the mirror and nothing's happening.
Solid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to break the mirror.
Okay, what do you
My
got
sword.
with your sword? So you're gonna start breaking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so roll an attack roll.
Right next to him, I'm gonna use my mace and try it.
23.
So you hit it strong, and it's just like, it's almost like it absorbs your blow. Doesn't take your sword away, but just absorbs the force of the blow. What did you do?
I was gonna do the same thing.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 22 for.
So you definitely hit.
Yeah.
Same thing, but it just like
Yep.
absorbs the damage that you did.
Alright, I'll just blast the statue.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay.
Seriously.
So, what's the components of that?
Of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. So, like, are you
It
acting out
is-
anything, or is it vocal or?
Yeah, it is vocal and somatic.
Okay, so both. So you're at. Okay, so anything you're aiming, that's where the captain is jumping in the way, saying, "Don't shoot the statue."
So I'd be holding my hand up like this, just with crackling energy.
Yeah,
swirling
and she's
around
getting
it.
in the way of it. Like, no!
Close it out.
This is the one thing we came here for. We have to get out of here with this.
I don't think it's real, Captain.
We've looked everywhere. This is the statue. We have to get it
We
out
haven't
of
looked
here.
everywhere yet. We checked in the rooms, but we didn't go through them.
This is the statue. We need to get it and get out of here.
What if we put something where the statue is removed from?
What do you mean?
Like something in the way
Replace
to
it?
block it so it can't go back when they take it out of the room.
I don't know what else to
Can
do.
Indiana Jones it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stand on the pedestal.
There's
There
no
is a
There
pedestal.
wasn't a pedestal.
Well,
it
I'll
was
stand where the statue is.
Okay. So you guys go walking through, and it appears right next to Malika.
just- Right.
So it physically disappears and reappears,
Yep.
or it just
No, it disappears and reappears.
Is there anything-
Everything you see here is mine.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
Just the mirror.
let's close our eyes and try to drag it out.
Okay. So everybody's just gonna go eyes shut.
Just walk toward the door and walk out.
Okay. So it's a much longer process because you're, feeling your way through, and after what takes forever, carry the statue out the door, and you're standing on that yellow path with the statue.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
That was good thinking, Othan. Very good thinking. All right, so you guys begin to backtrack your way. You work your way back through the hallway,
Carrying the giant statue.
going very, very slowly.
Can we use the rope to, like, I'm gonna cut my rope into several lengths, and we're gonna try to create knots on a rope so we can all help haul this thing out of here.
Okay. Everything is working great until you come to the room you remember with the saw blades. What do you want to do?
Think we're gonna have to move in unison.
How far apart? And what is the
I
timing
think
in
it's gonna get
between?
blasted apart.
You could, if you're gonna all go work together, I'll allow you to make a group. Say one person will be the acting roller. If you make it, no one takes damage. If you fail it, everybody takes damage.
Oh, this is awesome, for sure.
Yep.
Who would
doing
like
that?
to? Who would like to be
I have
the
a plus
person?
6 for acrobatics.
I have a +7.
You figured out the puzzle.
Let's do it.
Lead us out, man.
+7. That's
I don't
pretty
like
good.
This is pretty
Yeah,
good.
twice I got hit. I remember.
Yeah, because you got dropped into it, though.
That was with a wretched
No,
doll.
I didn't get
Oh,
dropped.
Oh, no,
You
that
went through
wasn't, yeah.
That was with a
Let's just
wretched
try
doll
it.
on your back.
Don't speak of the doll.
We have the statue, people. Let's get it and let's get the
Shaping
hell
is
out
not
of
the
here.
name.
Let's go.
Let's
All
go.
All right, so you guys are all trying to go together. Othan's kind of giving you the timing, like
Yep.
ready, set, go, and we're on
Synchronized
Othan's
swimming
roll.
down the
Yeah.
hall.
Are we? Is it advantage?
No
Assist?
advantage. It's just a straight roll. Your roll affects the group.
9 + 7 is 16.
16 is good enough. You
There we go.
Make it through the first one with the statue.
All right.
God, my palms are sweating.
Here we go.
Knees weak.
Natural 1, but I'm a halfling, so I get to re-roll ones.
My
Let's
God,
go.
I really hate that. Whoever came up with that.
14.
14 is a fail. All right, so the group suffers 6 points of damage.
Okay, but we're past that one now.
But you're past 2 of them now.
All right. Here we go, Olfen. We believe in you.
Gideon's like, hey, I'm like that hurt. Kalen's like, hey, I'm really hurt by the way. Well, actually, you guys did have a
17.
long rest, so she's not as hurt.
17.
17.
Nice.
So you guys make it through. There's 2 to go, but Gideon's like, hey, I'm in bad shape. Like,
We just
I'll
took a
heal
long
him.
rest. Let's.
yeah, well, that just took half my hit points.
I will give him 6 hit points.
Okay. So this is number 4.
16 again.
16 makes it. 1 to go.
More.
Let's go.
9 and 7 to 16 again.
Wow. Well done.
Woohoo!
Here we
Very
go.
well done. So you guys get through that. You traverse back through the room with the bear traps you've already taken care of. Back through and around the corner and out of Blue Alley. Where you come out and you're carrying the statue and you
We
walk
didn't
out
get
into the
the
main
shield.
alley onto the main road and
Made him good.
the captain's like, wow. We actually made it out of there with the statue.
Can we go back in? We're missing something.
What?
We never found the shield.
She's like, we're not going back in. Are you kidding me? Did you see what we just did? My God, they should write stories about us. We should have brought Bard Boy, who was with. Ah, that's right. He was with the other group. Ah, he's always running his mouth and singing songs. Somebody tell him about this. God, he could sing a damn song about this one.
Leave the shield.
Look, I'll buy you a shield. All right.
Deal.
We're alive. We got the statue.
What
As
shield?
long as I get a magic
Some of
shield.
the people we talked to told us there's a magical shield inside of Blue Alley.
Well, that doesn't mean there is one.
Well, either way,
You're buying me a shield.
I talk to people all the time that tell me stuff.
owes me a.
And me.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be magical. Anyway, let's go turn in this damn statue and let's get the hell out of here.
Deal.
You want to stay one more night here, or you guys want to hit the road today?
Is there like a shop? Can we get? I went to Blue Alley. Shit, I'm kidding. Let's go.
No. Your call if you guys want to stay tonight here and leave in the morning, or if you just want to hit the
I
road
mean,
today.
I got some gold I could use.
I want to go.
How long is it
I
gonna
would
take?
go.
It's gonna take us a couple days to get back anyway. Captain's like, I'd rather just get out of here after we
Yeah.
turn this.
Alright.
I mean,
let's go.
we just slept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also, remember, I'm not real comfortable in this city right now with what went on with Gully. I prefer to get the statue to who we need to get it to and move on.
Alright.
Death to the city watch. Got it.
No, that's not what I said. Not what I said. So you guys take the statue. It takes you a little bit. You get it back to the merchant who you're supposed to bring it to, and there's guards there, and everybody's like, you could tell they're surprised. Like you were definitely, they didn't think you were going to come back with this statue.
We're better.
And he comes out and he's like, oh, you brought my statue. Now that's what I'm talking about. I tell you what, the city watch should have done a better job of this. And you can kind of see some anger, some resentment.
Yeah, I agree.
Some of the guards there's faces, and it's like, I really, really appreciate it. Here, let's set it here. Here, he brings it into a shop and sets it, makes it his main centerpiece again, and
Just a decoration, huh?
Just a showpiece.
oh, it's much more than that. Much,
Perhaps
much
you
more.
should better protect it this time.
We'll do our best, but some things are far more than meets the eye. Some items are far more than you might know.
Can you show us?
That's for another time. Next time you're in
I
Prevail,
want to know what I just did that for. I want to know what this thing does.
this statue is linked to a true unicorn. you protected the life essence of a true unicorn.
Hmm.
Next time you're in Prevail, look me up. Maybe you'll meet that unicorn.
What was his name?
That I don't know. But I know the one that's linked to the statue.
Yeah, no, what's your name?
His name?
Uh-huh. You gotta know who we're looking up when we come back, right?
Right.
Alright,
And they never told us. They just said a rich man.
Ah, his name is Mert, M-I-R-T. And Mert definitely gives off the appearance of more than just a merchant. Like, he is dressed in fine, like a fine blue cloak. He's got, like, he has nobility written all over him, but you also get the feeling that this guy knows, like, his way around magic a little bit as well. Just the way he carries himself.
Okay.
Okay.
And Mert is very, very appreciative of what you've done today.
You better be.
Okay.
You've got yourself an ally, and one that I would say with a little bit of power. Next time,
It's always useful.
It's always good to have friends.
next time you're down this way, you need a favor, or you need a favor. Come talk to me. I might be able to help. Keep my name in mind. And again, next time you're in Prevail, come visit, and we'll talk more of unicorns. You've done a great service this day. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. Now, I would ask that you keep that between us. I feel like that was fair to share with you because you put your lives on the line to save this. But not everyone in the city needs to know that this is tied to a real unicorn.
I agree.
I'll keep it to myself.
Some things are better left unknown. With that, I bid you all adieu. And so Mert lets you guys go. Captain kind of rounds you up and says, you know, yeah, let's get our horses and let's head out of town and let's head back to Vasserdell. It's gonna take us a couple days to get back. So as you guys are traveling back, she asks if any of you have any interest at all in entering the tournament that they put on every year. You know, there's two tournaments always. There's the Tournament of Champions, which you can't enter unless you win a full tournament. But of course, there is the tournament where 64 people put themselves in a competition. No magic allowed, but you go one-on-one. If you win, you continue on. But there is no healing in between, I will tell you that. So you fight the full day's worth until there is one crowned champion. Didn't know if any of you might be interested in entering that tournament. I know some of your comrades were probably going to enter.
What is the prize?
Who's the big ugly one there? It's 250 gold for the champion. Something to think about. You should have time to put your name in, but I
Don't
didn't
think
know.
I'd fare well.
It's not for everyone, but it's a tournament of fighting. I myself entered it years ago, won a couple matches, lost in the third round. But
The last tournament I participated in didn't end so well.
they do prevent the use of magic, so it would stunt that, so to speak. But they had a bad experience many years. This was far before my time. But they used to allow any means of fighting, and of course, you know, they would use magic to bring people back if things got bad. But they found that it was impossible to bring somebody back after being disintegrated, and so that is where they decided to change the rules, and they don't allow magic in the battles anymore. But if you wanted to enter,
Sounds like it's not for me, but I'm doing it.
I lost my father in a tournament like this. Almost died myself.
not for you then?
Let me think about it.
Okay. Othan?
I'll do it.
All right.
Will you be doing it?
I've done my turn. Like I said, I won a couple battles, lost in round 3. But it was a great honor to compete in it.
I will volunteer to help heal at the end.
That's always needed, much appreciated. So something to think about.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
So you make your way back towards Vasserdell with